Hey, hey, hey. What's going on? What's up? What's happening, y'all? Y'all, this is the holidays. And generally I am happy during the holiday time. But, sometimes we go through our little ups and our downs and we get a little seasonal depression, as they say. So sometimes we got to talk about it. We got to come together as a community and we have to discuss these things. Okay. Hang tight. But for those who are just coming in for the first time and don't know who I am, and they say, who is this crazy lady up here talking? My name is Inga 71, aka Ginger Snaps. And I'm here, you know, so we can celebrate the holidays, but also, just really talk about some things I'm going through, and talk about how we just trying to get through. The year's ending. It's been a crazy ass year, but how we can get through and survive the rest of the holidays, and how we can see how we try to see how we can get through 2026. So uh, hey Michelle, what's going on, girl? Happy holidays. All right, so let me bring my homegirl up here, Miss Allie, all in.
Hey,
What's
hey, hey,
happening?
y'all. Can you hear me
What-
good?
Yeah, oh, I hear you real good. Oh,
Okay,
you
let me.
got the same ones I got.
Yeah,
I
I had
I
to
got I got them too. I bought them up here on the
look. I
live
had
video.
to. I had to borrow them from my kids. They needed them for school. So
Yeah,
yeah, I put 'em on.
yeah. So I like my picture up here. I like my
It's
picture.
good. Throw them in the furnace. Throw them to the fire.
Oh, look, hey, that is my tag. Look, they should have never put that on Raising Canaan, okay? Because they didn't do nothing with that damn furnace.
Nope,
So I
nope.
said,
We
well,
can
since
see it
Rock,
next semester. I mean, next semester, next season.
since Rock and Unique and all them didn't do nothing with that furnace, I took
Yeah,
the furnace, cranked it up real high, and
yeah,
I'm just been throwing MFs up in there all year long. You know what I'm
right,
saying? Fictional characters and some real people too need to go in
right.
this.
Exactly. All
So
my problems gonna go in there. That's where I'm gonna throw them to.
hey,
Hello,
Daniel Berry, sports highlights.
hello,
Happy
hello.
Tuesday. Hello, hello. Yeah, so let me take this down fast. Hold, wait a minute. Where is the thing at? I am tripping. Is this it? Yeah. Okay. Wait a minute. Let me put us in the center. There we go. Okay. Yeah, so the holidays is just tough. It's rough. Wait a minute, I gotta say hi to my homeboy here, Suburbia. Where you been in Suburbia? I have not seen you. I seen you on the internet on Instagram streets. Where have you been? I haven't seen you on the YouTube streets. Happy holidays. I hope you're doing well. I really, really hope you are doing good. So don't be a stranger now, Suburbia, okay? How you doing? So Burby be up here in my comments sometimes. He controversial. So you be careful
Okay,
with him.
okay.
he
We like controversy. Come on with it.
he controversial sometimes and he be liking the battle. But I like people like that. They don't bother
Yeah,
me.
hey,
Some people get
speak your mind, speak your truth.
disrespectful. He's never been disrespectful to me.
Got
I don't mind people who think different than me. I'm like, okay, that's how you feel. And that's
you.
how. But hey Candy, what's going on? Happy holidays. So girl, I've had my tree up for a while. I had my tree up, when it
Thanksgiving.
was Thanksgiving time. I had my tree up for a while. And actually, I had it up before Thanksgiving.
Really.
And yeah, I love having the tree up. Then the tree makes me happy.
That
And,
nostalgia.
and playing Christmas music and all of that. But within this past 3 weeks, I've actually been getting I don't know if you can call it and there might be a combo
Mhm.
Christmas blues,
Mhm.
winter blues,
Mhm.
um, cold weather blues. I don't know what you want to call it. It's almost
Right.
like I've been feeling it for the last couple of days. I mean,
Yeah.
well, last couple of weeks. And hey, the Chelsea. Hey, Chelsea. Yeah, Merry Christmas.
Hello, hello.
Um, and I've been, feeling the little blues. And so, um, this, what they call seasonal depression is
Yes.
real. It's
Yeah.
very real, and it can really paralyze you. There was
Yeah.
some days, that I ain't feel like even look. I work from home, and I still didn't feel like getting up off the couch or out the bed to go to work. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Just to
Mhm.
even get up out the bed to walk over to my desktop, I didn't feel like doing that.
Right.
I've been feeling the last couple of days, and so it's, I mean, well, last couple of weeks, but it's
It
felt
really
like the last week or two has been rough.
yeah.
And that's not to the point where I'm jumping out the window. I ain't trying to say,
Right.
you gotta say
We
gotta
gotta
be
hold on to
cold words on YouTube.
yeah.
Not that bad like that, but just in the mood, just not
Yeah.
feeling it. Candy says she feeling it, a little bit too. I don't know. It
Me
could be
too.
the cold weather up here in the DMV area.
It's a
Um,
lot. It's a
it's
lot.
a lot. It's a lot to deal with.
I tried to research what it was, and it said it's something like anniversary and holiday grief. Because sometimes when you think of grief, you think just of people passing. No, it's the things that have happened, the transitionings of life, and a lot of it, I think even post-COVID, life has changed drastically for all of us the last 5 years, even within my family, passing and health and things. It's a fog that comes over us or whatever, and I think our body just responds to it in a certain way, and it's just our way of passing through it. So come on, New Year's. We need
Yeah, yeah.
2026 to come in with some goodness.
Hmm. Yeah, say Candy never take her tree down. No, she don't. She keep hers up at least for. I keep mine's up until at least Valentine.
That's
And
good.
mine stay up until last year. It was Valentine. I took it that Valentine's Day. Actually, I took
Mhm.
my last year, and they'll probably stay up to Valentine this year. Because I like it up through the
Do you
whole
change it? Do you change the
all through
ornaments?
no, no, no. I mean, no, it stay on until it stay lights, and it's on a timer, so it goes off at like 2 o'clock in the 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. It cuts off and it comes back on like around noon or something the next day. And because January is still cold outside, it's still that winter time, so it still give you that winter wonderland. You know what I'm saying? But then
Right.
by the time Valentine's come, now some people do. Candy may be one of those people who do it. I know people who do it, and
They
they
do
end up
Valentine's and different
changing
holidays.
the
Yeah.
ornaments. I don't do that. No, we just end up taking it down by Valentine. But it was one year that sucker stayed up until it was March, and I was like, okay, we gotta take it down now.
Spring break
But the
for us.
thing is, I was just lazy. I ain't feel like taking it down, because it's one thing to take it out the box. It's an artificial tree. One thing, take it out the box and do all the stuff. But then once you taking it down and getting it back in the box, put all the
Whole
things
other
back.
process.
That
Yep.
is a yeah, it's a process. So I just don't feel like so. Um, it stays up. Valentine for sure, it's going to stay up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Andre, how you doing?
Well, right now where
Um.
I'm at, it's 70 degrees, so we don't
Oh
know
yeah,
what
see you
season
in
it is.
Texas. Yeah, see you in Texas area.
Mhm.
So
It comes and goes. It was 32
yeah.
weeks ago. Now it's spring break again for us. So
Oh yeah, see that's how. Yeah, exactly. See, I'm up here up in the, I'm not north, but not like all the way north, like people just in New York or something.
mhm.
But it's still we had a little rain today, or no, yesterday. But it's just cold, like you gotta go outside with, hoodies and jacket and hat and stuff.
Did you get to
Um,
make your soups and
we
stuff?
did have a little bit of light snow one day, but the rain came and then washed it away. So we ain't really get no major snow yet. But remember now, January, February, or even March, we could get a big snow up here in the DMV.
Oh yeah, us
So
Aquarius bring the cold. February is always cold.
yeah, February, definitely February, around Valentine's, around that time frame,
Mhm.
is we could easily get a big snowstorm in the DMV.
Yeah. I never
Easily.
got to
So
celebrate birthdays growing up because it was always freezing over here too. So we had
yeah,
more parties at the house.
yeah, yeah. I don't know why. I don't like the snow. And I look, I done lived in the DMV all my life, 54 years, and you would think I like we get all the seasons, all four seasons, and you would think I would like it. No, I'm a spring, summer person, or in early fall. I like it warm. Like give me from 70 on up, or at least 65 and up. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I want some warm weather. The good 65
It's about
all the way up
85.
to I can take it up to 90. I don't it
Good.
could be hot. Yeah, I don't mind the heat. I don't mind the heat. I'd rather be I like walking around with my shorts on, my tank top, you know what I'm saying, my t-shirt. I don't need that. I
Yep.
want to go
Showing some
I want to
skin.
stay at the pool, at the beach, and flip
Right.
flop. I don't have time to be sitting there bundled up. Some people love cold weather like that.
I
I gotta
tried
put
it.
on so many damn layers of clothes to go out. It be
Yeah.
pissing me off. So
I visited around seasons, around you guys' time, and I was like, I thought I wanted to stay up on the north side, and I was like, "No," but I
no,
really got
come
stuck
boy.
in it.
You come to the DMV. DMV is a great place, but it just come when it's not when don't come in this like from December through April,
Oh,
but yeah, because it's still kind of spring. Because spring could be a little bit still kind of chilly, you know what I mean. So by May it's really nice. Then May, June, all that is nice. So come in the summer time, all the way through early fall through
yeah.
October. You
I
good
got stuck into the
up
crab.
until the Halloween, and then it starts to change. So where's your snow? I don't want no snow. You Candy, you better call Detroit and them and Brillo up in Michigan. They got all the daggone snow. So call them. I don't want no snow here. Please don't bring no snow here. Please don't bring the snow here. But going back to this, yeah, and I'm a caregiver of someone who has mental health issues, and that makes it hard too. That messes up your mental health when
Mhm.
you're dealing with someone who has mental health issues, depression, anxiety, and all the things. So that can wear you down. I mean,
Prayers to the caregivers, most definitely.
yeah, yeah. People forget about the caregivers because someone has to care for people that's going through these things, that's having these, breakdowns and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, yeah, it's rough, and the holiday time is very rough, especially if people lost people,
Mhm.
lost sisters, brothers, mothers, fathers, husbands, wives, whatever, friends. If you had any kind of death in the families or in your circle, I don't want to just say family; it could just be friends, anybody. The holiday time don't help.
No,
The
it
holiday
doesn't.
time don't help.
Especially when the elders, the patriarchs, the matriarchs pass, you just see how they really held up the family, and it's not the same.
Oh, it's not the same, no, because it changed in my family once. Like it wasn't my grandmother, and it was more my aunties and them. Once they kind of passed on, it just seemed like it was never the same.
Can't
Like
get it
we
together.
had a regular tradition that we went to my great aunt. I had one great aunt we went to, my great aunt Annie, for thanks I mean, no, I'm gonna say no, for Christmas every year. And then I had
Mhm.
another great aunt, Juanita, who we went to for Thanksgiving every year. But then when both of them passed, it just ain't the same. And then I tried to keep it going and keep,
It's hard.
with all the, and I tried to do it as long as I could, but I can't always do it all the time. You
Mm-mm.
know,
It's a lot to cook, to prepare. Hey, Tamika. It's a
Thanksgiving wore
lot.
me out. Hey, Tamika.
Yeah,
Thanksgiving this year and last year wore me out.
right.
So I can't
Especially
keep
when you're
doing.
preparing the food, going to the supermarket, getting all the things,
But
preparing, then
also in this
serving.
day and time, Allie, we can't afford it. Let's just keep it real. This is it. We can't afford all our food no more. I don't even know how they did it, and they had. Oh, excuse me. They made
Everything.
less money than we did in those days
Yep.
that we're making now. They made way less, and I don't know how they did it, but now we really can't afford it. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? We
Mhm.
just can't afford the food and all that. It's a lot. It's just a lot.
Everybody's
So
getting turkeys. We
I'm
all
not.
standing in the line.
Yeah, I'm just not going to keep stressing I know. I said that last year. I wasn't going to stress myself out this year, and I end up stressing myself out this year for Thanksgiving and Christmas. I'm not stressing myself out.
That's good.
I not, you know, last year I stressed myself out for Christmas and Thanksgiving, and I said, but this year it was more Thanksgiving. But no, it's gonna get less and less every year. Um, I mean, I try. Only reason why, if it, I mean, no, not to be funny or anything, but if my mom wasn't still here with me, I wouldn't do any of this stuff.
Right.
I really wouldn't. And even though I have a grown adult son, but he don't care about that stuff no more. Like you
So
know, when you got little children,
you
you
try to
into
keep
all
it.
the stuff. But
I cut it out too for mine. They know the truth.
yeah, my son, he don't care about that stuff. He said he don't know why you. He said, why you still doing?
Right.
I'm gonna damn fix this damn turkey tomorrow.
So
He's
do
like,
you think traditions are dead in the Black community now?
I don't want to say in the black community, but in
Or
my
just
damn community,
America?
yeah, because the family is just not together no more. At least mine is not. So, it's just not the same. I don't even know how to explain it. It's just not the same. You know, once people either pass or everybody moves, they not in the area no more. Like all my family was in the DMV. But then over the years, people started moving. I got family members all over the daggone place.
Right.
So once people started moving, they now trying to come all back together just for, you know, back in the day, people did do that. They would come from out of town, come home they knew every year they had to come home to
To
grandma,
fellowship
aunties,
together.
granddad, somebody's house for Christmas or Thanksgiving. But it is not the same.
Wow.
Um, so
So
yeah,
how
I
do you
mean,
get past those times? What is your mechanism to get through those times?
mm, what to get through these holidays?
Mhm. And just
Child,
even the
some days
family, when
I
you
ain't
do
gonna
you
I ain't
miss your
gonna lie to y'all
family?
on this. I ain't gonna lie to y'all on this chat. Some days I be wanting to cry. Some days
Okay.
I am crying.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why when I come up here on YouTube, and this is how even my YouTube even got started in the first place. It was really just to have a good time. It wasn't about making no daggone money,
Mhm.
and it was about just getting to know people, have a good time, and take a break from all the hustle and bustle of your day-to-day life.
Right.
And really, so that does help because some days I don't feel good and I don't feel like even being up here. But then when I get up here and start laughing with y'all and we talking
Exactly.
shit, you know what I'm saying? Then it kind of, at least
Get
for
it.
an hour or hour and a half or however long we up here, it makes me feel a little bit better. But some days it is rough. Hey PG, what's going
Hello,
on?
hello, and I wanna always say, you guys, the last year when I was having surgeries, I appreciate the TVC, all of you guys, Mo, and some other content creators who that was how I got through my surgery, so I really, really appreciate you guys to laugh and joke, and sometimes, you wanna go where people don't know your name, they just
Yeah.
kinda like cheers,
Hmm.
um, and you guys really have been like another family for me, so I
That's why I
appreciate
call
you guys.
everybody the YouTube family. I sometimes when I put in the post, I say, "Hey, what's up, YouTube fam?" or my YouTube cousins. I
Yeah,
mean, I say that because I got to know people from all over the place now. And I like this. The suburban that said they say comparison is a thief of joy. So
right.
just enjoy your Christmas and don't compare it to anyone else's. No,
Yeah,
exactly.
make
I
your own.
mean, see, PG gets on my damn nerve. She really works my nerve.
I'm
Talking
with you,
about
PG.
70 degrees and I'm wearing damn sandals.
That's what
Oh,
it's the same in Texas.
and
Yeah,
here I am. I got on thick old sweatsuit and got some Uggs on my feet.
I
Okay,
turned the
so
air on today, so yeah, I'm with you.
see, y'all is getting on my last nerve. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are
I got the
working my
fan on right
nerve.
now, it's hot.
Oh my god! See, now I keep it warm up in here. You know what I'm saying? Oh look. Yeah, she's talking about I got on some sandals. Oh, okay. Y'all doing the most. But I understand if I lived in a warm climate place, that's how it would be. I mean, I'm about to go see my dad who lives in not in Tampa, but right out in the Tampa area. And yeah, Tamika, it's freezing. See, Tamika in the New York area. I'm in the DMV area, and we get the same type of weather. You know what I mean? So usually, whatever weather they got, we kind of get the same thing a little bit here too, because we ain't but 4 hours away from each other. So yeah, Tamika understand my plight. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm about to go see my father next week, and
Okay.
it's warm down there, so it's like in the 70s, close to 80, like something like 78 or something like that is down there. Yeah, it's the hardest time of the year for me. I try to make it through the holidays and then my birthday. Yeah, it's really tough.
Yeah.
It's really tough. Some days I'm just not feeling it. I'm yeah, y'all don't even
We
know. Some
we
days
had
I be wanting to
2
break
major
down and cry 'cause it's rough. But um
we had
and I
2
don't know,
major
it's like a
deaths.
mood thing or something. Sometimes it's just like that.
We had 2 major deaths in our family, so one of the patriarchs, like, that's the end of our bloodline on that one side, so he was the cook and all those things, and, it's hard. It's hard, dealing with that, and you don't see your family like you used to, and the kids are not growing together like us as cousins used to do, so
Mhm. Mhm. And yeah, so we gotta prioritize our mental health during these holidays, you know. Um and like just like I said, I'm just talking about how I've been feeling down in the dumps. We have to acknowledge our feelings. Give me one second. Just I lift my chair. I'm short, so yeah, we gotta acknowledge our feelings and definitely set boundaries. Okay, this is a
I need
very
to
important.
highlight that one. I'm learning. I'm
Yeah,
learning how to
definitely
set
set
boundaries.
boundaries. And I have a hard time with this. I have a hard time with the boundaries.
Mhm.
Well, it depends on who it is.
That
Uh
part.
it depends on who it is.
That part.
Some people I ain't got no problem setting the boundary.
No with a period and exclamation.
Yeah, right with but when it come to my mother and father and they both in their 80s, that's why I have a hard time setting the boundaries and
Right.
saying no. But the rest of the any other family members, my sisters and all them, nah, I can easily say, nah, I ain't doing it, or just don't be bothered. So
Catch you at the next
um I say it again.
catch you at the next one.
Right, right. Practicing
Thank
self-care to manage stress. Self-care can be whatever you want it to be. Some people self-care is spa day or laying in bed relaxing, or it could be reading a book. It could be whatever. You know what I mean? Whatever self care could be for anything for anybody. Going to the movies, whatever, and whatever it may be to manage stress. What you do to manage stress?
A lot of times my body has really shown me, especially since my brain surgery, and it's been 8 months today. A matter of fact, I had my surgery April the 23rd, so it's been 8 months since I had my surgery, but I do have a shunt in my body, so shunt life. A lot of it is
Oh,
resting, and I have
yes,
to,
resting.
rewire my
Talk
mind
about that
because
rest.
rest in my family is frowned upon, with the elders because they always have been so busy, so they think you
My
resting too
father's
much, you
like
need to
that.
sit up. Yeah,
My
and I'm
father's
like,
like that.
"No,
Like
I gotta sit down. I have to."
he's like my father. He gets up, crack of dawn, and he ain't trying to I'm saying I'm multitasking here. He get up crack of dawn, and so that's why I'm gonna stay at a hotel. I ain't staying in his house this time
Mhm.
because he'll get up, and I want to like lay down and rest.
Right.
You know,
So after
uh,
12, okay?
you ain't never lying. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, rest is very very important. Very very important. And I'm not even though we talking about holidays, but this is important for year round. This stuff is
Mhm.
important for year round to just um the rest part is because we always going. We either with our jobs, with
Mhm.
our kids, with family. It doesn't even matter. Um it's always something that keeps us going, going, going.
Right.
So yeah.
These phones especially, because it's hard to put them down because you have to have them, especially for work. I'm remote too most of the time, and I have to check messages all the time, so
Oh no, I stay work. Yeah, I'm always working. I work two jobs, and both of them I'm blessed. I can work from home. I mean, I
mhm.
can't go into the office, but I can work. Work from
Why not
home.
work from home? Exactly.
Yeah, and long as I can, I'm going to. I don't miss being around the people.
Not at
I don't
all.
miss being around the people. So yeah, but I work more from home than I would if I get up and go into the office. Because if I
Because
get them go
somebody
to
will
the
stop
office, I'm
you.
gonna tell you. If I get them go to the office, Al, let me tell you what I'm gonna do. You go in there, you already, as soon as you go in there, you already thinking about what you're gonna have for lunch
For
as soon as
lunch.
you done came
Yep,
into the office, right? And then you playing around on the internet and you doing some
right.
other stuff. You're not really as productive as you would be at home. Some
Nope.
people feel like, oh, how would you be productive at home because you home? But see,
Mm,
I don't usually have the TV going. I might play music. And if I am watching TV, it's usually like my iPad is sitting up here next to me, and I can watch, stuff on there. And hey, Miss Niecy, I didn't ignore you. I'm sorry. Hey, Moochie, happy holidays. I
hello,
hope you're feeling
hello.
better. Um, and so yeah, that definitely helps. Working from home is a
Exactly, because
it's great. It's not
and
for
then sometimes
everybody.
you have your
Some
work
people can't do it.
bestie, and then, yeah, I get to talking and walking around, and it's lunchtime, by the time I
That's
get to
what I'm
work,
saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I don't miss talking to the people. You know what I'm saying?
what Bernie Mac say, "I ain't come to work." That's the main thing. I didn't come here to work, not
I ain't
during the
come here to
holidays
work.
anyway.
No, I ain't come here to work. No, that's not what I'm here for. Exactly. But I actually work more at home. You know what I'm
I do
saying?
too.
And so I don't want to sound like I'm complaining because trust me, I could have one of these jobs where they cracking the whip, and I've had them type of jobs where they on your back and all that kind of stuff. I'm very blessed right now,
Fortunate.
and
Mhm.
I'm knock on wood and praying that nothing happens, especially with all that we got going on in this political world, that something don't happen and mess up our jobs. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
I
So
work in higher education, and it's hitting us really, really bad for
that's what I'm
enrollment
saying.
and
That's
grants
what
and
I'm
all
saying.
those things, so it could, but I'm still gonna keep going. Imma keep going, like you say, knock on wood, and 2026 is ours, no fear, so
Yeah, that's right. Um, Now they say the key strategies including maintaining healthy habits. Now, how are you with healthy habits as far as like eating? Because the eating helps your mental health too.
well,
I'm like, you know.
something that I had to figure out, I don't do good with breakfast food in the morning, so I
Mhm,
may make something that may be lunchy, like you said, you may end up eating, your lunch for breakfast, so
mhm.
I'm trying to eat something in the morning if I can. That's the first thing, you know, but
Now I
sometimes
don't.
I miss
Yeah,
it.
yeah. I don't always, and even though I'm right here, I still don't always eat until like late in the day.
Later exactly. I
Yeah,
try
but
to
if
do
I
the
was in the
intermittent,
office, I'm already thinking about food as soon as I get up in there. You
have a
know what I
little
mean?
snack.
I don't know.
Exactly.
It's a mind thing, I
I
guess.
tried the intermittent thing, it's been going pretty good. I've lost a few pounds with that, so hopefully I can
Mhm.
stick to it, but it's hard.
Well, the last time I went to the doctor, y'all, not to tell y'all my business, but this ain't nothing deep.
Okay.
I had lost 14 pounds, right? And
Right.
I was like, oh, okay. But then I'm sure, and that was right before Thanksgiving. I had went and had a little checkup, and I'm sure by now I probably done gained that 14 pounds back. So
It
because
happens.
we had Thanksgiving with all the food and all the desserts and different
Yep.
things. And
Cookies and
I
everything.
have been eating bad. And, oh, this is one thing I'm going to mention. We're talking about healthy habits.
Mhm.
When I'm only speaking for me, I don't know. Y'all can tell me what y'all do or whatever. But when I am really down in the dumps, I eat bad. That's
Mm.
when I want something bad. I want ice cream. I want some
Yeah.
fried food.
Yes.
Give me some French fries.
Yep.
Give me something that I ain't supposed to be having or shouldn't be having. You know what I'm saying? Or
Exactly.
all of a sudden, damn, I want some pizza. it's really because it's like comfort food. Food is
Yes.
just comfort.
When you
You
get
know,
the
food is
pizza,
comfort.
then you need some dessert, and then when you get the dessert, you need something to wash it down with it, and
Well,
then you
you
might need
notice,
something salty again.
well, you notice those people that you see on those shows, like My 600 Pound Life. Those people that's real obese.
Mhm.
Most of the time, the reason why they gorging food like that is all that's mental. You notice that on them shows, if you ever watch them, they have a therapist and stuff come on there, psychologists and everything, because really it's all mental. Because once you get your mental together, then you can really start to focus on losing the weight. But a lot of time it's all mental, and people have been through some type of trauma. So
Addiction.
when you've gone through trauma and whatnot, you end up gorging on food.
It's
Now I don't
comfort.
gorge like that. I ain't eating like that. I'm not 600 pound light, but I'm saying, but you
You could
end up.
see how it could happen.
I can see how it can happen. I
Yeah.
can see if people have gone through trauma and gone through things in their life, whatever it may be, and because everybody's trauma level and stuff is different. I can see how somebody could end up, because I have done it. I've sat here and eat my Haagen-Dazs ice cream, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna just eat a little
That's
bit,
it. Yep.
put it back in the freezer. They said I done ate the whole, Miss Niecy. She said same here. I done ate the whole the whole pint. You know,
Right.
Haagen-Dazs come in a pint. You know, you just sit there and you, next thing you
And
know, scrape,
and
scrape,
now I
scrape,
need
scrape,
some
scrape at the
chips with
bottom
it.
of the damn
Yep.
thing. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? So it has happened to me many times. But I'm telling myself, and I'm gonna try to make a promise. I don't like New Year's resolutions, because
Mhm.
you end up breaking them after the first month, you know. But I'm trying to get back on track, and with the
It's
eating
hard
better.
doing
Yeah,
fitness when it's
yeah,
cold.
just
'Cause
trying.
I normally like to walk outside, but when it starts to get cold, so I do have a gym in my, apartment, so Imma start trying to utilize it. I get on there and try to do a little bit, but when it's colder, it kinda make you wanna sit down too in the house, so
Right, right, right. Oh, we got Tamika joining us. Hey,
hey, Miss
Tamika.
Tamika.
Hey y'all.
How
Hey,
you doing?
hey. What's up, Tamika? I know this right up your alley about talking
Yeah.
about, you know.
Thank you, 'cause she's been my
Yeah,
biggest
I just wanted
supporter
to
Oh,
through this
pop in for a
process.
minute. I ain't see your message to after, but
oh no, no.
I
That was last minute. I thought about you and I said, oh, we just kind of having a conversation. It's not nothing real structured that deep.
hmm
We just kind of talk. Cause I've been feeling a little down in the dumps during this holiday time, and so we decided we was gonna come up and talk and
Yes.
see how we can support each other and get through these next, through these next few days. And
Thank you for your
hmm
encouragement, Miss Tamika.
oh yeah, Tamika's always on it every month. She
Self-care.
puts, let's, keeps us on track on what we should be doing. Um so do you do the journaling? Like Tamika's always talking about journaling. Do you do that,
I've
Allie?
stopped within the last year or so, and I think, 'cause it was some stuff that I saw in a journal, and it kinda brought back some feelings,
Mm-hmm.
and I have to kinda regroup myself, but I think I should start back now because it's a new journey. I can kinda get rid of that journal and start a new one, and
I'm
I
gonna
think that's
start
how
over
you
again because
do
I
it.
stopped too.
Yeah,
So
sometimes it's hard to I just say it don't even matter if you do stop or you take breaks because I definitely fell off. I was just telling my counselor that earlier, like I don't be writing in my journals, my diary, my book, whatever you want to call it. But shout out to Candy Love last year. I can't remember if it was for my birthday or for Christmas, but I
yeah, it was
know
your birthday,
she
I think.
bought me this book and I love it. I was supposed to be trying to get some to like give away as gifts, and I still got to do that because I love the way it's structured. It just have like the funniest little quotes in it, and it's like who you feel like cursing out today, who you want to slap, who was getting on your nerves, who was the
Oh, I
a-hole of the
need
day.
that.
I need
And
that
I
one.
love the format
Annie
of
gotta
it.
tell me
I,
where she
I,
found
I
that.
felt I
Exactly.
fell off a little bit with even putting stuff in that one, but I've been doing that one more than the journaling one. And
Yeah,
I'll be
who I
like,
want to
yeah,
slap, or
yeah,
who I want to throw in the fire. You know what I'm
Yes.
exactly. Yeah,
saying?
I
Annie,
love it. I think
I gotta
that's
reach
so
out to
good.
Candy so she can give
And
me the
some
website where
days
she got that.
I gotta
hmm
kinda slap myself back to reality, so I have to add myself on that list.
Right. Yeah,
I
And
it's
have
this
my
really
also
days.
good.
this also said connecting with loved ones. Like,
hmm
um, I have an older sister that we're not connected right now. We're
hmm
disconnected, not really talking. I mean, actually, she pissed me off this summer, and I was like, "F you," and don't talk to me. And I blocked her number, and we ain't been talking since the summertime. So at some point, I know we gonna see each other because we share the same
Mhm.
mother, same father. We probably won't see each other because of my father, because he down in Florida. But at some point, we gonna cross paths because of my mother, because we all collectively take care of my mother.
Mhm.
So I know I'm gonna have to deal with it. At some point, we gonna have a conversation. But I ain't ready today. I don't
Right.
work. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, and I don't want, and I will end up doing it. We will do it because we don't want is for somebody to pass away and then we say, "Damn, I ain't get a chance to say something to the person." So
Yeah.
I mean, everybody got a sibling or a cousin or mama or dad, somebody that they've had some kind of fallout with. Mine just happened to be my big sister. So
Right. And I
Yeah, I
um,
was talking about that the other day. I don't remember who it was, but somebody had been going through it with their sibling, and I was like, I get it. I said, for me, it was always my sister. For some reason, I would argue with my sister. My brothers would argue with my sister, but we never, like, my brothers never argue with each other, and then I never have arguments with them. So my sister was always the common denominator. But we had
mhm.
our times that we had a big gap in between, and then we kind of just, came together. It's like, it is what it is, but you
mhm.
gonna respect me, I'm gonna respect you. I still got love for you, and I was glad that we was able to make up because unfortunately I ended up losing her last year. But yeah, she definitely was
Mhm.
the one.
So
Sometimes you had to take a break from her, and you had to have a little space because if not, you might have wanted to choke her
yeah, it
out.
ain't been like it's been years. It's only been
Yeah,
since the summer.
you know.
So yeah, we just find yeah.
But my mama, now that's a different story. My mother holds a grudge so hard, y'all. I never,
Mhm.
well, I have seen people like it, but like, I don't get mad at people like that. I mean, sometimes I do, but it takes
And
a lot.
Detroit.
And but my mom, like, it would be times she wouldn't speak to certain family members for 15 and 20 years. Like, and if she finished
Mhm.
a function and that family member was there, we all had to leave, which used to piss me off. I used to say, well, I gotta leave because you mad with her.
I'm not in it. I wasn't born then when y'all had this beef
But
going
she
on.
actually didn't speak to her sister for 30 years. It wasn't until when my sister passed away that they spoke for the first time. So I'm like, when that lady get mad at you, it's a wrap.
Right.
Yeah,
But I
yeah,
don't usually get like that.
Yeah. That was
yeah.
something that happened in my family. My cousin was like, "Y'all
Hey,
been beefing
Queen.
since the '70s. Like this is 50 years going
Oh
on.
yeah, no,
Yeah.
it ain't
Let
like
it
that. But
go."
Yeah,
mhm.
it get like that sometimes though.
No,
Some
because my father and his brother now they both in their 80s and they still don't always they still be going at it. Oh, little dumb,
Mm-hmm.
this and this
Mm-hmm.
yeah, sometimes just because, and I say this, I've been saying this forever and ever and ever. Just because somebody born into your family don't make them family though.
Yeah,
That's true.
You know,
it's so true.
y'all
You
can be more
can't
my
choose your
family.
family. They
No,
just your
just
family.
people just assume that you're supposed to just
Right.
love them, or I'm not saying I don't love my
Mhm.
sister enough. Like, I mean, but I'm just saying you just supposed to just everybody in your, every cousin. That don't mean yeah, they my cousin, but
Right.
Yeah.
you know what I'm
Can
Mm-hmm.
I
saying.
can
I
I
don't
ask
really
you
rock with
ladies
you like
a
that. I see you when
question?
I see you. If I don't see you, I don't
Right.
see you.
Can I ask you a question?
Uh,
For me, like being sick and having like near death experiences, I always want to make sure that forgiveness is there. How do you know fully when you have forgiven someone?
man, I am so petty. I will hold on to shit so long, but I'm trying to do better. Um,
Yeah, I think I forgive people, but you never forget what they did. And if you do certain things, I do look at you in a different way. And I feel like I treat you accordingly because, when people show you who they are, believe them. But the
mhm,
forgiveness is more so for you, so you don't be held
right.
down. It's not even
Oh,
for
that's a good point,
the
Tamika.
other person.
Forgiveness is for you.
Yeah.
It's not for the other person.
Yeah.
Because people have asked me, um, well, my ex husband is now passed on. He's deceased now. But when he was alive, people said, how did you forgive him? All the stuff he took you through. I said it wasn't about him. I had to forgive so I could move on, so I could be at peace. And then when he died, I ain't have no I ain't
Yeah.
felt nothing bad. You know what I mean?
Right.
I felt bad for him that he passed because he had been sick. But I didn't feel like I had no regrets. I wasn't angry. You know how some women carry on the anger after they divorced,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
even though some time and stuff go on, they still hold on to anger. I didn't have anything like that I was holding on to. I had the sadness for my son because he lost his father, but I didn't be personally no because I had already expressed everything to him, forgiven him. He apologized for some stuff, and
Okay.
then then we was cool up until he passed. So
Mhm.
yeah, the forgiveness is definitely for you. It ain't for the other person.
Right.
It ain't for them.
And I say
So
that because sometimes when you get around people and you may not be mad, but you know how you feel those triggers or you feel your pressure kind of like, okay, I'm trying to
oh,
stay
I've been
cool.
there. Yes.
And so I'm learning to kind of get through that
Yeah.
and I can still be in the room with you, but I don't have to be malicious. I don't have to be continuously mad and all those things. So I'm learning. I'm in the
I'm
process.
learning. I'm still learning that though too, because sometimes it's hard to be in the room with,
Mhm.
like you said, with somebody, and you really don't rock with them, but you still got to put the fake smile or grin on and act like you
Mhm.
okay with them, especially if you're in close quarters with them. It's like if you're in a big old event, they could be on the other side of the room, maybe you don't see them, but if you're in a close space, you're
Right.
like, oh yeah, I got to deal with this person,
Mhm.
you know.
Especially if they haven't changed, you still have to like, okay, Imma be the bigger person. I see what you're doing. I'm catching the little slugs you're throwing, but
But
okay.
why I always got to be the big? I mean, I don't mean me. I'm just saying, but why you got to always be the bigger person? You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
trying to keep the
Why?
peace.
Why? But the people, you can't make people change. That's the thing. You can't make them. You can't make them change. You can't make them see what you want them to see or feel how you feel or anything like that. Sometimes you got to agree to disagree and just say, like Tamika said, meet people where they are. Sometimes. Or what's the old saying? I feed them with a long handled spoon, you
Right.
know, at arm's length or distance. So I wish you the best. I love you from a distance.
Yes.
So yeah, it's like that. But a lot of trauma, especially in families, is all generational. It goes back far. And what happens, especially, I don't know about other communities or speak for black families, we don't really fix our problems. We
Mhm.
just pull up the carpet and sweep all of the problems under the carpet. And after a while, the carpet is lumpy and bumpy, and you can't
Yep.
can't even stand on it no more because
Or
there's so
that
many
elephant is
problems.
so big in the room, it's no more
Yeah, the
space.
elephant's so big. Yeah, so it's just a lot of times we don't really fix the problems. We just move on
Yep.
until
Until it
something happened, and
yeah,
then it explodes.
yeah.
Usually death brings out that ugliness in people and stuff like that. So
Right.
um yeah, so it's yeah, we gotta try to find a more balanced way so we can enjoy the holiday season. So um but I found these little tips that we can try during the holiday time. And say acknowledge your feelings. It is okay to feel stressed or sad. Okay, because I have been feeling both of those. Allow yourself to experience those emotions rather than forcing artificial joy. Do you do that? Acknowledge your feelings.
More and more, I'm learning how to express them without exploding. Or
Mm,
keeping them in, because 'cause I'm the type of person, like you said, I'll keep it in for so long, and then I'm a little what do they say? A little teapot, short and stout, and then all of a sudden, I'm spouting it all out because 'cause Imma
right.
remember what you did from A to Z, and they'll be like, "I don't even remember that." And that triggers me when people say, "I don't remember that happened." And I'm like, "Okay." So, yeah, I'm learning how
Yeah.
to keep my feelings intact and, express
Mm-hmm.
it and not keep it in for so long.
Yeah, yeah. But can you do it without it, like verbalize it without yelling, cursing, being mad, and just express how you feel?
In my family, the mechanism for all of us is to have more distance because we all hot-headed,
Mm,
so it could
see,
get
my
ugly.
family too. My
It could
family
get
too.
real ugly, and it's
It,
like, "Let me not even say nothing, let me stay away from you," but at the
yeah,
same time, nobody else can come to my family and do anything to us because it's gonna be a problem, but
yeah,
it's
of
like, "Why
course.
can't we
Yeah.
get it together though?" But no,
Mm-hmm.
we cannot express it because a lot of times people won't own up to what they've done to you, so that makes it hard too.
And Tamika, what about this one? Set realistic expectations. Avoid aiming for perfection, and set boundaries by saying no to overwhelming requests. Can you do that, Tamika?
Yeah, I've got much better with doing that. That used to be a big issue for me, but I feel like me being in years of counseling has taught me that. Like I see me doing it now without even, second guessing it. It comes naturally for me now. But when I first started doing it, first of all, it was taking me by shock. It was taking the
I
other
was
people by
gonna say,
shock.
people probably said, "Damn, she just
Yeah,
said
they like, oh,
no."
you brand new and you changing now. But I was also put in a position where I had no choice but to say no because I felt like
Mhm.
God kept showing me the signs and saying that's what
Read
I
the
need to
market.
do. And I
Mhm.
still kept doing it the other way. And then when I got sick and my other half got sick, different things happened where I really couldn't do it even if I wanted to. And then people didn't understand that. I was like, oh, well, bump you then if you can't understand because, I've been doing all I could when I could. So,
Mhm. Mhm.
I think practice makes perfect. You definitely have to just keep practicing it and then it starts to come naturally.
It come
And I
naturally. Yeah.
definitely don't like put too much expectations. I try to be realistic. Even now I got frustrated probably like last week because there was a bunch of stuff I wanted done before the new year. And then I
Mhm.
said, you know what? It ain't all gonna happen before the new year, and that's okay.
Mhm. Mhm. Yeah, exactly. Because I'm with you on that. I told myself I'm gonna do all these things, X, Y, and Z,
Hmm.
and some of these projects that I was gonna do around here, some of them ain't got done, or I started them, ain't finished them,
Right.
organizing and doing all kind of stuff. But that's okay. I'm not. I wanted the things done before 2026 hit,
Mhm.
and it looked like that. It probably is not gonna happen, but that's okay. It's
I read it's okay to have a not to do list.
yeah, that's a good one.
A not
A
to do
not
Yeah.
to do list. Yeah.
Yeah, my counselor told me that she was like, make one list that's your to do list and make one list that's your not to do list. And
list.
depending on how your day is going that day, is which one you're going to go by.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Definitely.
Mhm.
Hmm.
And what about the maintaining the routines, healthy habits we mentioned earlier? Look, the regular sleep. Now, Tamika and I are night owls.
I
I
am too.
I
Hmm.
think I don't I think Tamika might still be more of a night owl, but I'm trying my best to be in bed by 12 o'clock. And to me, some people might say that's late, but to me that's early because I
Yeah,
don't
that's
be up to
early for
two.
me too.
Exactly. I'm trying to now I have a on my phone about 11 it lets me know it's time to get ready to,
Exactly.
my iPhone would tell me it's time to, get ready to lay down.
Bedtime.
Then
Yeah.
by midnight I said, okay, let me go and turn this off, the TV in the living room and all that let me go and go lay down. You know,
Hmm.
even if I'm watching TV in the bedroom, but I'm at least in the bed under the blanket laying down, as opposed
Yeah.
to sitting up and moving around in the kitchen and doing all kinds of stuff.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Yeah, because that's staying up late. I'm seeing it. I'm getting dark circles on my eyes. I be putting the makeup on, trying to cover up the with the
Me
concealer,
too.
get the
The
dark circle.
concealer, yep.
You know what I'm saying? It take a toll on your body.
It
You know,
does.
yeah, it take a toll on your body not getting enough sleep because it's hard to get up the next morning.
Right. I
You
normally get
know,
up at 5, but it's 12 o'clock, and I'm counting like, okay, I got 1, 2, 3, 4 more hours before it's time for me to get up thinking
yeah, you say
I'll
you
be
getting up
okay.
at 5. Me and Tamika rolling over and getting some more sleep at 5 a.m.
Nope, I'm still counting the time like, okay, I got 4 more hours before it's time for me to go to work. But yeah.
Yeah, child, yeah, yeah. Eating nutritious meals and physical, that's what we were talking about a couple minutes ago about eating better. I said I've been eating bad for since Thanksgiving to now, and but now I don't want to put no resolution that I'm going on no diet, but after all this Christmas and stuff is over with, no more ice cream. I'm gonna cut all this kind of stuff out, not forever in my life. I'm just gonna
Curve it.
cut it back. When I go my grocery shopping, just put more salads and the fruit and all that in the basket, and just bypass the donuts and the other crap that that you throw in the basket. So,
Are you good with, like, smoothies and juicing and things,
oh
or
yeah,
what?
I like doing. Yeah, yeah, I like doing that. But and I was doing that all the time. I was during the summer months, the spring summer months. I'm out there walking. I was doing. Y'all remember I was doing them
Mhm.
walking and talking with ginger snaps, and I'd be out
Yeah.
there walking and just talking with y'all on my phone. But it's been, and when it gets cold, I don't want to go out there and be walking. But I did go for a little walk, little brisk walk today. Even though it was cold, but I got to get back into it. Yeah, the physical activity. Got to get back, and just move around. So even when you don't feel good, right, Tamika? Even when you don't feel like getting up and moving, you just got to get up and move.
Yeah, definitely. I usually try to go for a walk every day. Well, for me, I always go to the store and to the mailbox. So I might take one little trip around, but I'm like, okay, that's my exercise for today.
Well,
Sometimes
that's,
it's
I mean,
more,
even just
sometimes
getting up
it's
and,
less.
yeah,
Yeah.
even if just you walking down the block or around the corner.
Mhm.
Like the day
Yep.
I took a little brisk walk, I didn't do my
Yep.
normal like long walks like I do. No, I
Mhm.
just walked around the block and came back. Like I was
Right.
like 30 minutes or something I was gone. So
Mhm.
it's better than nothing because you got to get the heart rate moving. And
Exactly.
so
Yeah.
other than and because I deal with some arthritis pain, I've said this many times to all of y'all, sciatic nerve pain. That
Mhm.
pain sometimes goes shooting down my leg. Me and Tariq had
Yeah,
talked
my
about it
pain
many
been real bad right now too with the weather change. That's another thing. Mm.
times. Yeah, so that's why it's important to get up to walk. You know,
Mhm.
or if you can't walk outside because of the weather or whatever the case. But see, look, Tamika, she's saying it's 70 degrees down there. They wearing
I
sandals.
wish.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but even if the weather is bad, just we can just do something in your house, even if it's just lifting
Mhm.
your arms up or doing
Yeah.
That's
something.
true.
Uh, yeah,
Dance, something, yeah.
yeah. hmm Oh, okay. So I can be twerking up in the living room and
Yes, they
everything.
have workout videos for that. Yeah.
I just, yeah, no, I believe in all that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, let me say reach out to friends and family and check on those who might be alone. Um, that's true because a lot of everybody don't have somebody to be around um during the holiday time, do for whatever various reasons, whether you're not close with people or everybody just passed on, whatever. It's a whole lot of different reasons why people are alone. And so now everybody had that's why when you see, hear about people having these holiday celebrations or you watch movies or watch TV and everybody's together and everybody's sitting around a table,
Mhm.
that's not realistic for most people. A lot of people, a majority of people are not. A lot of people are at home. That's why they open up the movie theaters on Christmas Day because
We're
sometimes
going.
people,
Yep. We
yeah,
starting a tradition. We're going to the movies now. We went on
yeah,
Thanksgiving too. So yeah.
yeah. A
Something
lot of
different.
people do that. That's been going on for a minute. So I mean, and then when you home alone, you definitely have to try to figure out what to do, so you're not sitting around crying and upset. You know, and it's like take time for yourself, even for a few minutes to rest and recharge. So um, hey, Demarcus, $3 super sticker, thank you. Um, it's yeah, it's a lot to try to, and this is stuff that we even though we
Season.
saying during the holiday season, but this stuff we need to be doing all the time. Like Tamika talks about this stuff on a regular basis. This stuff we need to be doing all of the time. So let me see. I had this other thing. Hang on, y'all. Wait a minute. Where is my share my screen? Is this it? Uh, Yeah, that's it. Okay. We have this thing here called a Merry Mental Health Christmas. Um. Oh, I got too many browsers on. Maybe messing me up. Okay. So we go from 5 to 1. Saying yes when your body and spirit say no. Do we keep it or we throw it in the fire? Come on, chat. Which I do. You keep it or throw it in the fire.
Gotta let it go.
Saying yes when your body and spirit say no. I had
It
said yes.
depends on the situation. For the most part, I would say throw it in the fire, follow, what you feeling. But sometimes you also could feel that way, and then you just go ahead to go, and you end up enjoying yourself and being glad you
That's
went
true.
and having a better spirit. So I think it depends on the situation and the
Yeah,
people that's involved.
that is true. It do
That
depend on
was
the
a good look.
situation.
It looked
I
good.
mean, that's a great answer to me because I'm gonna say throw it in the fire as well. But I like the way you put it is that it depends on the situation. It really depends on the situation whether you keep it or throw it in the fire. So what you say, Alan?
I would say
you put the flame up. You said throw it in
I
the
would
fire.
say throw it in the fire, but her perspective is totally correct because those are the times when you do end up going out and you like, man, I'm so glad that I did show up, and it kind of boosts your spirits up or whatnot. So that is true.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Um, Supportive relationships that pour into you. It's important to have supportive relationships that pour into you.
Right,
Especially when you're going through things, health things, um, grief, just
right.
days when you just ain't feeling good. Whatever's going on. You know, I mean, both of y'all have said openly, so I'm not saying something telling y'all business that y'all have had health things and grief in the the deaths and family. So having supportive relationships, I'm sure that was important to y'all, right?
Yes, and also being the support to people that they need. I always try to reciprocate too. Even though I'm sick, I don't want to be a Debbie Downer, but I always try to, give everything back to those who give it back to me. So that's
Hmm.
important to me too. I always try to be there for my people.
Yeah, yeah. Um, yeah, yeah. You got to keep it. You need supportive relationships of people to pour into you and you pour into them. You
Iron
know,
sharpens iron.
Yeah, you don't want nobody around you that's gonna make you feel worse. You're already going through whatever you're going through, and you don't
Yeah,
need no BS around. I don't care if it's family.
draining.
Sometimes they got to be on the back burner for a while because they toxic. Your family can be
Mhm.
just as toxic. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because so yeah. Sometimes you gotta. Sometimes you might have to throw some people in the fire, but if they supportive, you keep it.
right.
Um, Guilt for choosing peace. Now I already know Tamika gonna say, is she gonna keep it? She right? You was wait a minute, is that how? Yeah, that would be keep, right? Guilt
Mm,
for you that having no guilt for choosing peace. Or maybe no, it's be no, you being guilty.
mm,
That's how it's worded?
right.
Guilt for choosing peace.
No,
Oh
oh no, no,
no,
no, no, no, no, no,
throw
no.
that in the fire.
Yeah,
Yeah,
throw that in the fire. No, no guilt for choosing peace. No, no guilt.
Hmm.
Yeah. No, don't feel no guilt about that. No,
right.
choosing peace.
Yeah.
That's extremely important.
Yeah,
Extremely important.
Hmm.
Um, and like I said, I always say I don't care who it is. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
Um,
learning. I'm learning because I used
yeah.
to choose the guilt of over my peace for other people. So I'm learning how to turn that off
But see,
now.
I'm learning that as well. I'm still always learning that. I don't care, even in my big age, I'm still learning that because sometimes you end up doing things even when you don't feel like doing it or don't want to do it or be bothered with it just so to make the other person happy. And
Right.
sometimes it's you know,
Mhm.
I tend to definitely do that with my father.
Right.
Um, it's like, well, I'm just doing it because he want me to do it, and you know,
Right.
it's not because it's something I want. It's always what they want.
Hmm.
Um, so oh, okay, and let me see, setting boundaries that protect your peace. Definitely, you keep that right.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think we all in agreement. We keep that. Yeah, right. It's nothing like a peace of mind. Nothing
Yeah.
like a peace of mind. Yeah, so. But definitely setting boundaries. I mean, how we set boundaries without hurting people's feelings, though, y'all? How do we do that? You
Not
know?
answering the phone,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
getting
That's
back to you a week later is what Steve Harvey said.
yeah. Yeah.
Your emergency is not my emergency. I'm talking
Hmm.
like that, but if somebody call me, I'm gonna pick up the phone. But sometimes I have to learn
No,
how
no,
to
I will.
filter
If
it.
it's an emergency, dial 911.
Yeah,
I'm not.
no.
I'm not a doctor. I'm not a nurse. I'm not a cop. And that's something I had to learn. That was a hard thing for me to do for
You
so
said
many
I'm not
years.
a nurse or a cop.
I'm not
Right. Or your pastor, okay?
right.
Yeah, I'm not in. Yeah, I agree with Tamika on that. I
Hmm.
definitely agree on that. Yeah, just definitely got to set the boundaries because people really, look, I ain't
They'll
trying to
tiptoe
cuss.
over it.
I'm not gonna cuss. Tamika know I can cuss, but I just but sometimes you just want to tell people to f off. You know what I'm saying? Just leave me the f alone
Mhm.
because you need to have your set your boundaries. I don't care who it
Mhm.
is.
Yeah.
Now you can't do that necessarily on your jobs, because you get fired. But you but you definitely want to have your have. But you can have boundaries with coworkers too, to a
No,
state. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Without being
yeah.
disrespectful, you just got
Hmm.
you got to get them.
Right.
Tell them to look back off or whatever how you word it in a nice way. So
Hmm.
um uh
Yeah.
Demarcus want to know, are you checking out the Oval
Yes, I
in
am to
2 hours
Marcus. I'm
tonight?
actually about to get off of here, and we're going to be
Oh,
reviewing and having a watch on the second hour.
oh,
Okay,
are y'all
so
doing in the watching the
okay.
Discord or
Oh
what
no,
y'all
no,
doing?
no. Just just
Oh, just,
on
oh, yeah.
YouTube. We
Oh,
going
okay.
because we didn't. Well, we realized at the last minute that they were having a 2 hour finale, just like they had the 2 hour premiere. With the premiere, we didn't have no idea. We literally was going to get ready to do our live, and it's like, oh, y'all on again? Y'all didn't even announce this, but the finale they did announce it. So we're
Okay,
gonna do the
okay.
same thing with the finale, and just
Hmm.
how we laugh at the old child.
Oh yeah, yeah. I laugh at y'all's
Hey,
review.
Demarcus.
Yeah. Hey,
Yeah. But
EJ,
I,
thanks
I
for
had just
dropping
want to
by.
drop in for a minute. I'm glad you
Yeah,
ladies are having this discussion because it's definitely important. It's needed. I had to see my counselor earlier today because I was going through it. And I was saying to her, it's already been like, just a whole bunch of stuff in life. And then I already know what the holidays do to me. So I kind of try to mentally prepare myself for it. And I just noticed the other day, like earlier you were saying you listen to your Christmas music and stuff like that. My first go to is always my Temptations and Jackson 5. I realized the other day when I was taking the ride home from my doctor's office, the cab was playing Silent Night, the drive or whatever. And he was saying how this lady got in and was mad that he was playing Christmas music. He said, "What are you, the Grinch?" And I started laughing. I said, now that you say that and I'm hearing you play the music, I have not played my music. Usually I would start like December 1st. I would be
yeah.
watching Christmas movies. I would be listening to Christmas. I didn't do either one this year. This is the first year because that's the only things I really do. I don't decorate no more, but normally I would at least play my music, listen, watch a movie. And I'm like, wow, this is the first year I didn't do that.
But to
And
me, I have listened to Christmas music a little bit, but I had to stop for the past maybe a week or so. I'll listen to some tonight while I'm
mhm.
doing things. I got some little gifts to wrap, but they some of them Christmas songs. I was listening to the lyrics. They sad as hell.
Yeah, they can make you depressed too. It can make you
Right.
happy or it can make you
I was
sad.
listening to it earlier today. I was listening to some Nat King Cole and some other,
Mhm.
what I'm saying? That's
Yeah.
I was on a Pandora on a rotation
Mhm.
of all the like R&B, soul, man, them
Yeah.
Christmas songs. I was
Yeah.
listening to my the emotions. What do the lonely do at Christmas? I said,
Yes.
"Who cry?
Yeah.
What the hell
It's
going on?"
it's it's some really
Some of them
it's some
songs is
sad
very
ones. It
sad.
is. Like
Yes,
even I was playing the Jackson 5 album this morning, then I was Die Hard. I know y'all don't think that's a Christmas
no,
movie,
it
but
is.
it
Well,
is.
we did in the
So that's
Discord
what I
last year,
finally did
right?
today. But even when the Jackson 5 Christmas Won't Be the Same this year came on, I started tearing up. I was rocking with the other ones, but then that one did it for me. So it can do either or. And the same thing with the movies sometimes. But again, like
Yeah.
Inga was mentioning, go feel what you feel, and it's okay to feel that way. It really is, y'all.
And it's gonna pass. I think for the past like maybe two
Yeah,
weeks, I've been sort of down in the dumps. Even though y'all been seeing me online,
yeah,
but that doesn't. But actually, it was good for me to come online because
yeah.
otherwise, Tamika and I have talked about this
Mhm.
many times in the years. Is that sometimes we have to just come online so that we can laugh and joke and because if
Yeah.
not, we just might be sitting on that sofa and be all down the dumps.
It's so true.
Yeah,
Definitely.
yeah.
Like
So
you guys have been my support system between y'all and my best friend. You know, there's a few people be my support system that lift me up and make me feel better, child. So I'm definitely thankful to y'all for that. And
Mhm.
West Coast Barbara, my prayers are with you.
yes,
I
my condolences
understand.
to you, Barbara. Yes, yeah. I mean, I
Condolences.
can't say I understand because
That's
I have
okay
not
for you
lost
to
my
feel
mother
that
and
way.
father and sisters, but I understand when people have lost their somebody in their family or whatever
Mhm.
that it's hard. You start. It's hard for people to
To
care about any
bond.
of the holidays anymore
Yeah.
when
That's
that
why I
They
happens.
always
do.
tell people like have empathy. Like, you know, it may not be merry for you because some people would be like, well, Merry Christmas. I don't understand why you sad and why you not being happy. It's not happy for
You ain't
everybody.
got
It's
no
not
tree
merry
up.
for
Like, what, Tamika?
everybody.
Why your tree ain't up? Why you ain't
Right.
got no?
Like you go through so many different emotions
Right,
sometimes.
right,
And it's
right.
okay, you know, to feel those emotions too.
And
You
next year you
human.
may want your tree up, it just
Yeah, you may want it up. You may want to decorate everything. Whatever you want to do or don't want to do,
that's
it's
in
okay.
waves. Yeah, it comes
Yeah,
in
and
waves.
sometimes it take a while, even if because grief don't have no timeline. It could
Hmm.
go on for a long period of time, and you could put the or you Tamika could put the tree up and all that, and then all of a sudden she hear a damn song like we talking about the damn
Hmm.
emotions, and or he go Miss Niecy that OJ's one. That one will get you sad too. That's a sad one.
Yeah.
OJ's
Yeah.
just not Christmas not the one you love. It's a
Hmm.
beautiful song, but
It's beautiful. Yeah.
when you read or
Hmm.
listen to the lyrics, I'm
It'll
like,
hit
you
you.
right. It hits you.
Hmm.
It hits you. Yeah. So then you be like, after this Christmas, you must say,
Yeah.
you just I've heard many people say they kind of want the holiday seasons and all that to hurry up and go away. So they can get back to regular life because
Hmm.
it's hard during that time. You
It
know,
is. One minute I'll be okay, next minute I'll be crying. I've been in the bed most of the last couple of days because I know, like, okay, Christmas is this week, New Year's is next, like, and I'm just wanting to just go ahead pass. And then once that passed, like I said when I was in the comments, I start getting the birthday blues because my birthday come up. But you know, it is what it is. I'm also grateful to
yeah.
God willing see
See
another birthday because some
another
people,
year,
you know,
right?
some people
Exactly.
are not. So it's like a mix of emotions. But yeah.
Right. It come and go. It don't never stop. And it might go on for the rest of your life. That's just how it is.
Hmm.
You know.
Definitely.
Long as you know that and you don't wallow in it for a long period of time
Yes.
to the point when you ready to throw yourself in the fire. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yes.
To the point where you ready. I mean,
Yeah.
like rest in peace to everybody who has watched The Wire. People heard
Mhm.
about the guy who plays Ziggy in season two.
Yeah.
You
He
know,
was in the it movie. He's been in a couple of things,
he did
and
a
a
lot of
lot of the
things.
people
Yeah,
that was you know,
he was
close
in a
to
lot of
him was
things.
saying that they didn't see this, you know, happening. And I know I wasn't familiar with him, but it also was a streamer. It was about five people this week. It was him. It was a streamer. You know, I believe the other young man has survived. You know how we have all these shootings in the schools. He has
Hmm.
survived a shooting a couple of years back, and it messed
Hmm.
him up mentally. And unfortunately, this year, and then this is right before Christmas too. You know, he takes
Oh,
his
this
own
is the
life.
time where people
Yeah, and
that this is
Overwhelming.
the
so
time when
I was
people
telling
will
my
be.
counselor that earlier. I'm like, between me seeing the people that's taking other people out, taking themselves, I had to get off social media
Yeah.
because that
Mhm.
was taking me down even more than what I
That Rob
already
Reiner
was
one
doing.
did me in
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
that Rob
so
Reiner
much.
one
It's
did
a
me.
lot. It
Um
really is.
yeah, and then like you and I talked about Regina
Hmm.
was it King, is Virginia
Yes,
King, and
yes,
she's still grieving from her
The
son and she's
song,
still
yeah.
trying to
yes,
come, from that. So it's yeah, it's
yeah.
not easy, and I've been
It's
there with
not.
my own son. So
Yeah.
it's not
You gotta
it's
take
not
it
easy.
one day at a time, but I always say, and I know that could be easier said than done. But you know, literally it's one day at a time, 1 minute at a time, 1 second at a time. Like it's okay to feel down, but just try your best not to stay there. Like get back up. As long as we got breath in our lungs, child. Y'all know when I'm on self care, I always say today's not a good day. That's okay. Hopefully tomorrow is a better one. It's always a
Yeah.
chance to get up and do it again and have a better day. You know, hopefully God willing. That's
Mhm.
always what I
Yeah,
hope for
and this
myself and for y'all.
Yeah.
yeah, thank you. Yes, I feel the same way back. I mean, and
Thank you.
thank and we just have to pray we make it through this next 2026.
year.
2025 is
Mhm.
trash. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
2025 is something, y'all. I ain't even gonna lie.
Every
I
month.
came into 2025 in the damn hospital, almost got taken out. Okay, and I'm still here,
Mhm.
so I'm thankful for that because I could have been
Thank you,
gone.
Yes,
God.
All right.
praise
Yeah.
the Lord. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
worried. Lord, I almost ran up there to New York. I was like, what's
I'm
going on?
telling you.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
was
Nobody
worried.
mad but the devil. You heard
All
me. Ain't
right.
nobody mad but
Right.
the devil.
2025 for a whole lot of different reasons been trash.
Yeah.
So, but we're gonna struggle through this next couple of years.
Mhm.
Unfortunately. So we just have to keep our heads on straight. You
Right.
know,
Yeah.
and lift each other up in some type of even some type of small way. So,
Yeah.
um,
Guys have been that
Definitely.
definitely for me. I
But I'm
appreciate
gonna get out of here,
yeah,
you ladies. I love that y'all are
right.
doing this. Would love to join the conversation, and
Yeah,
I shared it. Hopefully, some more people will come over. If not, they'll catch the replay because we
yeah,
just,
Thank
yeah,
you. Thank you.
yeah.
definitely
Thank
something
you
we
for
all
leading the
need.
way, ma'am. Thank you so
Yes,
much.
yeah. Just not usually my field to do this kind of stuff, but I don't never
That's
mind
okay.
talking
We
about my
all can do it. We all need to
yeah,
be having the conversation. It's all
yeah,
the more
it
the
doesn't hurt.
better.
The more the better.
Yes.
That's right. That's right.
Yes. All
And thank
right,
you for making
y'all.
always, and
Take
I'll be
care.
talking to you.
Everybody, I hope y'all have a happy holiday.
All right, you
All right.
too. I'll be talking to you. Thanks, Tamika. Yeah, they said God got us. Yeah, that's all we
Mhm.
I'm telling you. Now I mean, even though I said 2025 been trash for a lot of different things, like Tamika talking about her health things. Um okay, oh wait a minute, hang on a second.
Okay.
Uh somebody text me. Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, for a whole lot of different reasons, 2025 been trash, but I've had some good things in 2025. I
Yeah,
mean,
most definitely.
yeah, we had some good things happen in 2025. My son and I went to Vegas and went to go see Kendrick Lamar. We had a blast.
Okay.
So that's
Okay.
a good thing. So
They
that
not
was
like us. Yeah.
we had such a good time. Oh my God, we had such a good time. And so that was fun. That's my little traveling buddy, my son. And I mean he's an adult, so we can go
That's
everywhere
your best.
together.
That's your bestie. Yeah.
Yeah, that's my he get on my nerve. I be wanting to put him in the headlock, you know what I'm saying? Some days, but no, but we that's my buddy. So we gonna do some traveling. And I travel with my homegirls too, but but I'll travel with my son. We do just like mother son trips, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? And we got some trips coming up in 2026. Hopefully
Okay.
God willing everything go
Same
well.
for me. Yeah.
Um, so it wasn't all bad. Like every day was bad in 2025.
You know,
Um, but it could been it could it's just been up and down. It's been like a
yeah.
yo-yo. I'll say it like that. It's been like a yo-yo. It's been
The
like a
biggest
yo-yo.
thing I think I had to get over, especially having the procedures I had when I would leave those hospitals or those clinics, it's kinda like a, survivor's remorse because I would
Mm.
feel guilty because it's like, how did I come
Well,
out the
why
same
wait a minute, why you
situation?
having survivor's remorse about your life and you surviving?
I don't know. I don't know, and I have to process that, because I'm like, "Well, why was I?" At one point, I'm like, "Well, why is it happening to me?" And then when you see somebody's in a worse position, then you like, "That could have been me, but I walked out the hospital and they still in there." So I have to
Mm,
I'm toggling back and forth right now with what I've been going through. And even
mm,
today, I left the oncology and I'm in there with people that's having radiation and chemotherapy. And I today was released. And so I'm like, but I feel
mm.
bad. You know what I'm saying? Because I
Yeah,
was
you
able to
want
get out.
everybody to be released. You want everybody to be doing well. I know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
So
I
I kinda
know.
toggle through those feelings, and sometimes I probably put it on myself, and I have to kinda get through that, but I have a lot of survivor's remorse sometimes. I feel bad and guilty that I'm doing better than this person, or I walked out the hospital when this person's still in the bed, so I
Mm.
dealt with that, especially after my brain surgery. It was hard, but yeah.
Oh man, yeah, I don't even know how to deal with that. But it's you can't feel bad though. I mean, we just have to pray hopefully that that person gets well.
Yeah.
But you have, I mean, not saying that they don't have a reason to live. They don't have a reason to, those other people that's still there at the hospital or wherever. That I'm sure they have friends or family or somebody who love them, or
Right.
but you do as well. So you have a, yeah. Now you had to get home to your children, to your family,
Exactly.
to
Exactly.
um it's that's their survivor's remorse. I guess that's because that's a real thing. That is a real thing of people having that.
Yeah.
How
I
did I
never
survive?
I
You know
never
how like
dealt with it.
somebody like say if it's a car crash and everybody dies but one person lives, and they, well,
Mhm.
how did I, why did I live? Why did God
Right.
spare my life?
Yeah.
It maybe it's everything happens for a reason, and it might be a reason why He spared yours and not someone else's.
That's so
You
true.
know, so
Mhm.
maybe it's so that you can keep other people aware,
Yeah,
and you
that's
also have
my
to,
mission this year
yeah,
for
yeah,
sure.
you have to use your YouTube platform and talk about what, I mean, if you don't mind being, you know, open and transparent about things that happen to you. You got to tell people what happened, because you
Exactly.
don't never know. It's somebody. Remember, there's
One
billions.
person.
It's a billion people be on YouTube, and it could be
Mhm.
somebody from another country who just happened to see your video and
Yeah.
they going through the same thing.
Exactly, and that's
So,
what's been happening. I've been meeting a lot of people with the same things, and so Imma start a series about diagnosis diaries, just talking about health issues and things, and it's so many of us going through some of the same things, but we don't talk about it. We wanna
mhm.
stay strong and we want everybody in our business, but now
I'm
I
like
can
that.
actually do
I'm
that.
I'm very prideful,
I gotta
and
start advocating and speaking on it because you could help somebody else through this, and especially the conditions I've had. It's so many younger people who have it, and it's fatal,
mm,
and like I
I like
said,
to know about when you get it going, or if you are, if you get it going, let me know so I can be in the comments and hear,
please, yeah,
because sometimes when I hear people have a heart attack, a stroke, cancer, brain issue, whatever. I don't care if it's something wrong with their eyeball, anything. I want to know why and how and who and what and this, because I want to see what the symptoms. What should I look for?
right,
What should I say to the
right,
doctor? What could,
mhm,
the questions to ask? I mean, sometimes it's yeah, it's crazy. And it's funny, Miss Nisi just put this up. All I saw was the word breast cancer. I didn't read the whole thing yet, because when I saw that, I think about my father's girlfriend. She currently going through stage 4. That's one reason why I'm also going down there to just
mhm,
check in on her. I was texting her back and forth last night. She going through it. She going through the chemo, and she's having a rough time.
yeah,
It's not getting any better. It's not getting worse, but not getting better.
mhm,
And she going through it. And
and it
and
makes
my
you really
and my father's a
really
handful, so that's one reason why I'm going down there.
right,
He turning 85, and he's a handful to deal with. So I'm gonna kind of give her, even though I'm only gonna be there for a couple of days, but just for them couple of days, sort of
give
give
us
her
some
some
type of
relief
peace
of
and
having to
rest,
deal with him.
yeah,
Yeah. So yeah, I had a breast cancer scare. I had to go to kept getting ultrasound exam every 6 months. When they cleared me, I was happy. Yes, I'm happy for you. And the lady next to me was outside crying, like, why
yeah,
me? Yeah.
yeah,
That's I miss what
yeah,
I'm saying. I had my mammogram earlier in the when did I have it? Like in the summer, sometime in the summer. And I had no problems.
that's
Everything was great. And but I know that probably somebody else who was getting theirs wasn't great. They
right,
didn't get good news. And
right,
especially for black women, we is record numbers for us, which
yes,
I hate the fact that's like that, because
right.
I don't know. I
I've
don't even want to
seen.
talk about my conspiracies, because I go
You
into
know
my
what?
conspiracy.
I've
I'm gonna put my
seen
conspiracy hat on about why we number one in everything
in
that's bad.
everything, and the
Every
thing is,
diabetes, heart disease, stroke.
I always go to the doctor, but things just pop. Like you'll be going and doing all the precautionary, and then all of a sudden, I see so many people, and it hits them even after
Hmm.
they've been checked 1,000 times. So
Hmm.
it just
That's
comes
true.
out.
If you could go, just because I went and it was good, then
Mhm.
when I go back and And then spring again,
Trauma.
every spring, summer. Who knows what could happen,
Exactly.
And
And I'm
I'm
glad.
in my 50s, so things could pop up now from this
Yeah.
time on.
Yes, they do.
And
And
from
I'm
this time,
happy for Miss Niecy, that she's doing better too, that they cleared her. So that's a good thing.
oh yeah, yeah, thank you, yeah, I'm glad to hear that, Miss Nisi.
Y'all reminded me I gotta get my mammogram for this year
Yeah,
too. So
yeah. I already did everything I was supposed to do for the year. So now it's just starting all over again.
yeah.
Come like I think March, I do my physicals and then this and that. I did the colonoscopy. I did all of that
I
stuff
did
all
too.
through the year.
I'm hitting the
So
big 4-0, so I'm doing all of that now. I'm in that party. I'm getting all my things checked. So February I'll be 40. So I'm trying to make sure that I have,
okay.
my checklist right. So
Mm, okay. I'm on blood thin. Okay.
okay.
Well, we gonna be praying for you, Miss Nisi. Keep us posted on how things are going. Because we see you here in the chat all the time. So we praying that everything goes
Yes, ma'am.
okay. Hey, 69. Girl, we ain't linked up in a while. In 2026, we gotta link up for something.
Monique. Yeah.
Monique 69. Monique 69, boy. Every time I get together with her, we be cutting up. We just have a good time. We have a good time. So, yeah, 2026. We haven't linked up for something lately, but we want to link up for something in 2026.
I started my
Um,
awareness in September. So if we do this every month, there's so many different diseases that they coming up with every month anyway. So if you want to be down for that, we can always just put awareness on those things and
yeah, we have to
find
take our
out the symptoms.
time.
Yeah, we have to.
Yeah, we do have to take our health more serious, and like I deal with my blood pressure. Right now my blood pressure been good. They finally got me on the right medication, but if I can keep on trying to lose a little bit more weight, hopefully at some point I can get off the medication.
Right.
Um, but they won't take it up. They already told me they won't take me off. Losing 14 pounds ain't enough. You know what I'm saying? That I is your weight got to be consistently dropped and stay like that permanently. So, but in the meantime, I take it, all the time because one thing about blood pressure, since I am taking blood pressure medicine, that we and it's hereditary. My mom takes blood pressure medicine. I take blood pressure medicine. One thing about that is it's a silent killer
Very. Yeah.
because I feel pretty good right now. I mean, I'm a little stuffy in my nose right now, my sinuses. But like you could lay down, feel all right, and go to sleep and not
Right.
wake up
Right.
because your blood pressure can rise when you're not even knowing.
Exactly.
Or you could just be going on about your day. You could be walking through the mall, right? Mind your business, having a nice day, and all of a sudden you fall out from a seizure
Yeah.
and then have a stroke or something like that
Right.
because your blood pressure is up high. So Miss Neesy, trust me, I did at one point but wasn't doing what I was supposed to do. I wouldn't take my medicine. I would skip. Oh, I forgot, and I get it
Yeah.
tomorrow and all
Mhm.
this kind of stuff. I admit I was doing that, but I've been
Me
doing
too.
pretty good now. I've been every morning. I take it. That's a first. It's my medicine sits right beside my bedside nightstand, and I keep my water popping. That's why as soon as if I take it first thing in the morning, then I don't have to worry about it like 1 o'clock in the day and say, "Oh shit, I forgot." I
Mhm.
do it first thing in the morning.
Right.
So
Me too. Yeah. Try to have
yeah,
a regimen for it.
yeah, right.
And that
And
blood pressure is tough because it can lead to blindness. It can also lead to kidney dysfunctions
I'm
and
blind as a bat anyway. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, no, it does come to other thing, and then diabetes runs on my dad's side of the family. My dad's diabetic.
Mhm.
I have cousins that's diabetic. My grandfather, he's passed on now, but he had all because you don't die from diabetes. It's other things that cause like your strokes,
Pancreas
go
issues.
blind,
Mhm.
uh, if could be an amputee.
Circulation. Mhm.
Yeah, my grandfather lost his leg. I mean that's what happened to my ex-husband. He was diabetic, but he wasn't doing what he was supposed to do. Still eating all the wrong things, drinking a whole lot of liquor,
And people
doing
just
what he's
give
supposed
up.
to do, and
Mhm.
just doing everything he doing wrong. And so he ended up having you know, end up in the hospital, then the sight, and then the leg, and it was one thing after the next, and his body couldn't take it no
Torture.
more
Yeah,
over a
it's
period of time.
torturous.
And yeah, so um yeah, so it was, I saw him suffer through it. I saw my grandfather suffer through it until he passed. And so, and it all stems from diabetes, but you don't die from diabetes. It's always something else.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's
And
always
even
something else.
sometimes the medicine side effects, I mean, we have to do the holistic route because you may be taking it for one thing and then the side effects are like 1,000 other things that's
Right,
gonna cause other problems. So it's like
right,
you taking one pill to start
right,
something else in your body. So that's another
right.
thing too. Like you said, let's put on them conspiracy hats because it's like, are the
Yeah,
medicines
well, why
really
we
working?
always number one? We number one. We number one. But why is not number one in education? Why number one in finance? Why we not? I'm talking about black people.
The
Why are we
food.
not number one in some other things? It's always number one diabetes, number
It's
one with cancer, number one with this, number one with that. It's always something that is
well,
negative.
we're
And I
gonna
got
have
a
to start a
conspiracy.
challenge, ladies.
I do think they be juking the number, but I ain't gonna get into that now because
Yeah.
I do. I don't believe everything the government and all them be saying with the numbers,
No.
but it do seem like black women getting the breast cancer left and
Mhm.
right. Now I'm not saying
Yeah.
white women ain't getting it. We know they got everybody's getting it, but
But it
it
comes
just
with a
seems like we
vengeance
get
when it
it
comes.
like a vengeance. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, and we don't get the proper always the proper medical care that we
Mm-mm.
supposed because either if you ain't got no insurance or if your insurance is
Or you
janky and don't
just
want to cover this and don't want to cover that and don't
in the
you know
case of
what I'm
me, I was dismissed for years. They kept diagnosing me with the wrong things, and they would never send me to the proper specialist, and we had good insurance. It's just,
I'm praying for
sometimes
you, Moni 69. All these things she put in here run in my family too.
we
Mostly
gon'
on my dad's side, more so than my mom. But however, it's still running in the bloodline. You know what I'm
we
saying?
gotta
And
start a challenge.
my mother had 2 strokes.
Okay.
So due to her blood pressure being extremely high.
Yeah.
So
We gotta challenge one
I
another.
witnessed it with her. I witnessed everything, all that with her, and she's still dealing with the after effects. I mean, she's doing well. She's doing fine. 83, still kicking it around. With her little cane and moving around. But but it did affect her thinking and moving slower and all of that. Some of it's aging because she's 83, but that stroke didn't help. So
And we have
I mean,
too many
luckily it didn't
medical
paralyze. It didn't paralyze her, thank God, but it did just mess her up. And she's not the same woman
and you would
anymore.
think with the technology, they could find better ways to help,
Mhm,
especially in
mhm,
the precautions and things, but
mhm. Right, right. Yeah, so we gonna all be praying for each other. Y'all pray for me. And I ain't got no problem if y'all ever put in my chat and say, Inga or Ginger Snap, you take your blood pressure medicine today, it would not hurt my feelings. Because
yeah,
actually I'd be like, thank you. Oh, thank you for reminding me, because maybe I forgot that day. Because
right.
I even though I say I've been diligent taking it, but it's been days when I was like, oh my God,
Did I take it? And you
did I
don't wanna
take
double up,
no, you don't want to double up. Yeah, child, that's how I ended up having a baby. Okay, because I was like, you know what I'm saying? We was like, oh, wait a minute, I ain't take my pill today, and did I take it? And next thing you can't remember if you, and then, 21 years later, he's here.
Yes.
You know what I'm
And
saying? So, I mean, that's how that got happened. But
glad to be here, yeah. Well, we might have
yeah,
to start challenging each other, do a challenge to for wealth.
yeah,
Health
yeah.
health is our wealth, yeah.
To just think about our ancestors, they use every herbs and spice, and they live. Yeah, some of them live
Mhm.
to be 100 years old, hundreds
Yep.
and some years old, and
My
yet
grandmother's 98 this year, walking better than us, getting around because she had her garden and she moved around continuously, 12 kids. I couldn't do it.
I don't even know how she gave birth to 12.
12.
I only had one child, and I said I was, it was a lot for me.
Yes.
So see, but I think we some we we some
We
punk
built
ass
different.
we
Yes.
some punk ass women now. We can't handle 12 kids, and we
Exactly.
can't even afford it. You know what
No,
I'm saying?
not
I
at
can't
all.
even. We just can't even afford it.
Yeah.
But you know something, but they couldn't afford it either. But I think the reason why they were able to, a lot of people in that time, 90 something, 100 years old, they lived off the land. They
That
grew their own food. They had
mhm.
chickens, pigs, cows, whatever.
That's so
They didn't
true.
have to deal with the grocery store and the supermarket because also too was segregation. They couldn't go
Right.
into to little stores and buy things. You know, they wasn't
Right.
allowed, so they had to have
And
their own.
and we still
So
have what they call food deserts in certain zip codes and areas. They're not bringing the healthy supplies in. I
especially
can
in some,
attest to that.
especially certain parts of the South, like
Yeah.
yeah,
Mhm.
definitely
I
certain
can say
parts of the
that.
South,
Mhm. And
or
no
even
good
in
food
urban
is
cities.
there.
I don't want to just put on South. Urban cities, there's no grocery stores. People go into the corner store or bodegas, wherever everybody call them. Here in the DMV, we say a corner store. New
Right.
York area, they call them bodegas. It's all the same thing.
Right.
But you go, that's where they get their bread and their milk and cheese and eggs. That's not a grocery store, though. You know what I'm saying? They don't have fresh fruits and
Produce.
vegetables
Yep.
and produce and stuff. Yeah, you getting a lot of canned stuff
Yeah.
and box processed stuff. Like box macaroni and cheese and stuff like
Mhm.
that. But
Honestly,
I'm not mad at people who have to do it because sometimes they don't have a choice. They got their food stamps. They have to do it. You know what
they
I'm
have to
saying?
get what they can keep, yeah.
They can
But
get
even
what
with the
they have.
produce that we're getting 2 days later, you bring it to the house and it's already getting
Oh,
old, you know what I'm
child,
saying? So
the straw. Don't look. You get some strawberries, right?
mhm,
But they, get them in the grocery store. They look pretty. Time you
mhm.
bring home in about 2 days, they already
Brown.
starting to turn a mold of stuff growing on.
Yeah,
I think they spray the food up with some pesticides and
yes,
stuff, and that's making us sick.
yeah,
That's what it is.
yeah, exactly, exactly.
So it's a whole thing. And going back here, going back to this conversation about mental health, all
Mhm.
that messes with your mental health when you're not eating correctly too.
Adequate, yeah,
Yeah,
mhm,
adequately. Yeah. So, or you're stressing. This is about stress.
right,
Stressing about money. I can't afford to go buy. Everybody can't afford to go to Whole Foods or some of
yeah,
those healthy markets places.
right.
So you end up going and shopping at Walmart. And I'm not trying to diss Walmart enough. I'm just saying, but shopping at
What's
stores
local?
that whatever you can get to and you can afford, you
Yeah,
know. And so, like, I'm not going to Walmart and I see all the bad cereals and bad stuff in there, and I'm thinking they asking for people's feet to get cut off.
mhm,
Like they want people's feet and toes to get chopped
yeah,
off because if you eat all this stuff and honey buns and all the kind of
mhm,
crap that they be having in the stores, and it don't be one or two, it be rows and rows of stuff,
yeah.
you know.
Which
I'm not,
all of it tastes different now. It doesn't even taste the same like it
no,
used
oh,
to.
yeah,
It's
no,
you can taste the sugar, you can taste the artificial. It's just a bad taste
oh
after
no,
you eat
look,
it.
food ain't the same no more. Like that when we growing up and we was eating even when we was eating bad as kids, eating
Mhm.
Twinkies and ding dongs and ho hos. The stuff was different then where
Right.
versus the crap they got now. It's
Yeah.
not the same. If you
The
ain't making it
dyes.
yourself, it's not the same. Yeah. But uh yeah, this thing is layered and we can always be going on and on and on with this
Yeah.
conversation. It's because it's a lot to reason why everyone's mental health is jacked up.
Yes. It's
It's
so much to break
finances,
down.
it's food, it's family issues, it's grief, it's
Mhm.
your job. Some people got a lot of people have jobs that they can't stand.
Yeah.
You keep the job and you work in the job because you got no choice. You got to put the food on the table and take care of yourself or your family if you have one. But a lot of times people got a boss. So let me say, I hate that word boss because I'm like, nobody's bossing me. I don't call nobody no boss. I know some people do, and I ain't knocking nobody to do. I just don't like that word. But I don't mind manager or
Mhm.
supervisor or something like that. But the boss sounds like some slave stuff to
Right.
me. I never liked that word boss.
On the big
Um,
house. Yeah.
yeah, I just don't like that. Yeah, yes, a boss. That's what I don't know. You ain't
Mhm.
doing it. I don't call
Mhm.
nobody no boss. Um, I felt like we all grown, we colleagues, we work together. Yeah,
Exactly.
you might be I even
Sup
hate superior,
Yeah.
but you might be my manager, a person in charge of the department or whatever that we working in. But I don't like boss. But I'm saying, but all that to say is that people got jobs that they can't stand, no
Mhm.
matter what kind of job it is, and all that messes with your mental health. So it's a
Right.
lot of things layered as to why your mental health gets messed up.
Yes. Exactly.
Loneliness, if you don't have relationships in your life,
Mhm.
whether people are married or dating or whatever, it's that plays a big part too in the holiday time. If
Right.
you lonely, um, so this mental health thing is like this a conversation that we're gonna probably have to have. I
So
know
many
Tamika
so
does it
many other stuff.
every month. She does it. We might have to revisit every month, couple months or something because it's
Yeah.
always gonna be something that we got to revisit talking about mental health.
Yes.
It's not no one answer and not no one trick or no one thing. And there's nothing wrong with saying I'm not okay, like Tamika said.
Right. And when
Yeah,
it comes to working, I have been working since I was 14
me
and
too.
I'm about to be 40. So when I looked at the Social Security, I think it said I have until 57. And I'm like, that's almost 20 years. Like, are we even gonna have money stored up? You think about all of that. Am I gonna have enough every month when I become that age? So that
Yeah,
those
you
are some of
can't live
the
off
things.
Social Security no more. I mean, back in the day, my grandfather, he's passed on now, but he was able to live on his Social Security
Mhm.
at the time. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But now, even my
Three
grandmother, I remember when
three
she was
times the
alive,
rent not gonna make it. Yeah.
she was able to live on Social Security, but you can't live just on Social Security no more. That little bit of money,
Yeah, and
no,
I
because
see so many older people still working, so it's like, is this what Imma be looking forward to?
you go to Walmart, you go to a fast food restaurant, you go
Yes.
to wherever, and you seeing older people getting the baskets in the grocery store. Oh, actually, I was talking to this elderly white woman it's in the grocery store that's across the street from me, and her name is Nancy. And I said, Nancy, you still here? Don't you be retired by now? She said, I can't retire. That lady looked like I
Mhm.
mean, she looked like they age like prunes anyway. She
Right,
already looked like she should be gone out of here.
right.
But she is already, but she's struggling. She already walking slow and shuffling her feet and all. And I'm thinking, and she pushing around this little cart, pushing around the basket, working in the grocery
That's
store,
crazy.
you know. And she said after her husband died, she still had so many bills and things. So that's what I'm saying. It's just
Yeah, and
and
now
she
they
probably
want.
relied on her husband's income, and then he gone, and that so she got to work to keep up going,
Mhm.
keep things going.
Right.
Okay, Miss Nisa, I'm on meds for anxiety. It's real. I
Very.
know, I know. My son is on medicine for anxiety, and
Mhm.
child, I probably should be on some too, you
Mhm.
know. But but yeah, and when he doesn't take his, I know it.
Right.
I know it when you don't take it because your
And
personality changes,
and you have
how
to
you
be
act, and how
careful.
you move
Miss
is changes.
Yeah, and it takes time to get back in your system when you stop taking it. So I had to
Mhm.
learn that the hard way too because your body adjusts, and it can go through some things when you're not taking it again, so
Mhm. Good morning. Okay, where you
good
coming
morning.
from? On the other side of the world, probably. Well, good morning, wherever wherever country you in,
Right.
probably on the other side of the world. Good morning.
Good morning.
Happy holidays if you celebrate. Um, yeah, and yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot.
Mhm.
It's a lot.
Our brains
Um,
can't our brains can't think that big. I'm thinking like in my grandparents in them time, it was about family, how you worship, and your work. Now it's like we just on the move all the time thinking about all these things that at the end of the day is not gonna matter, but we have to work, we have to do these things, we have to deal with it, but it's like our mind can't rest because it's so much that we have to do in the day. They didn't have those things. It was a little bit more simpler then, but I don't think we'll ever get back to those times again. So we just got to keep pushing forward. Your mic off.
hang on, wait a minute.
All right.
Okay, hello, can you hear me? Okay.
Yes, you
Yeah, my,
good.
my little wireless mic went out. They went through so much during those times.
Hmm.
And now we I feel like we on the verge of going backwards to our parents.
Mhm.
and then after that would be our grandparents' time. I
Right.
feel like we going backwards. I mean, not to bring up nobody's name because you know how remember the movie Candyman? You say about five
Here
times
you
and he
come.
pop up, and I don't want to be saying that person's name
Right.
and because they be popping up on the screen. But you
Okay.
know what I'm saying? Everything that's going on and it's so depressing. And like what
Mhm.
Tamika talked about getting off of social media because it seemed like every time I kept opening up my Instagram,
Mhm.
I see that person in the White House
Mhm.
face keep popping up on, and I think they doing it deliberately to
To
mess with
cause
everybody,
stress.
to
Yeah.
mess with my mind, to mess with yours, to mess with everybody.
Right.
What you call a scare tactic,
Yes.
and that messes up. We back to the mental health again.
Yes. Going
See how
back to even
everything goes
dairy.
right back to the
Welcome to dairy.
yeah.
Always some type of scare tactic. Yes, we from the USA.
Yes, we are in the USA. Pray for us.
Mhm.
Pray for us. Back in the day, we could say yes, we proud to be in US. No, just pray for us that we make it through.
Right.
We can't even plan too far ahead. We gotta hope we make it
Day
either
by day.
January, day by day, month by month, and then hopefully we get through So yeah, we pray for us because the USA is wilding right now. The
Yeah.
USA is doing a whole lot.
We can't talk about nobody else. We gotta be quiet, you know, because
Mm-mm.
we doing a little bit worse than other
I can't.
places.
No, I can't talk about nobody else's country and what they got going on because
Nope.
from what it looked like, they doing better than us.
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
and we're the laughing stock right now of the world.
Of the
We're
world.
the laughing stock of the world. Um, so and we just gotta pray we can get through these next few years,
Yes.
and hopefully he don't try to this a-hole don't try to go against the Constitution and try to keep himself here as president because that's what he wants. And you're not supposed to go 3 terms. No president. It's supposed to only be 2 terms, and that's
Exactly.
it. But he's not following no rules. He's doing whatever the hell he want to do,
Exactly.
and that's messing with everybody's mental health.
Right.
Um,
Causing
so
division.
causing a lot of division,
Mhm.
causing a lot of division. Yeah. So um, yeah, it's a mess. But on a fun note, have you watched any? Because we didn't talk here, because we don't want to be too depressed up here. Because
Okay.
but it's good information. I love the conversation. But on the
Right.
fun note, have you watched any like? Are you into like holiday cartoons, holiday movies? What have you done to
We're
kind of?
gonna Imma finish Stranger Things, and I'm gonna go I took Tarian's advice, so me and the kids are gonna go and watch it New Year's when it comes out. Merry Christmas.
Okay, yeah, but he
And
already got
then
his ticket. He said
yes, I got
he already
mine
got.
too. It was only
Okay,
a few seats left, so I think that's gonna be fun. Imma finish Stranger Things, and what else? I really haven't gotten into anything right now. I did see it was I can't think of the movie, but it's a comedian. I need to watch that one. It was a Christmas movie that came out. I can't think of the name right now, but I think Monique and them reviewed it. I'm gonna have to go back
is
and
that
watch
the one
that.
that's on Stars with
I
Lil
believe so.
Rel?
Yes, yep,
It's
mhm.
on
Imma check
Stars
that
right
one out.
now.
Imma
I
check it
forgot the name. That
but it's
not this. No, what is it called? Something Christmas. Something
mhm.
unexpected
But
Christmas.
right, Imma go check that one out,
Unexpected
but as
Christmas.
far
Yeah,
as
I'll check it out.
cartoons,
Maybe on Christmas Day or something. I'll watch it.
I
Oh,
think
I
it's a
want
David cartoon out. We may check that one out, but otherwise, I don't know if it's
to.
anything else cartoon-wise.
Miss Nisi, I agree with you on this. That COVID time literally went into the deep. Yes,
Yeah.
my son and I were confined in here. Uh, my boyfriend would come over, but pretty much he was confined at home. And
Mhm.
we confined because when he got COVID, he can't come over here, and I had
Right.
COVID one time, and then I couldn't go over to his house. So we pretty much was, um, uh, me and my son was pretty much in here, and we were going through it together. Like we was struggling.
Mhm.
I'm talking about depression wise, we were struggling.
Right,
He was
right.
really going through it. Um, he had lost his job at the time. I still had my job, thank goodness. That's when I started working from home, but it was still everything was just going on. It was a lot, and
Right.
people were passing away left and right. It's like every day we was getting breaking news that somebody like celebrities and people that
The
the hip
numbers they
hop
were showing every day. You remember they were
every
showing the
day.
chart every day. The numbers were going up by states by state. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with you, Miss Izzy. I kind of quit. Well, I don't really watch a whole lot of news now, unless I hear something breaking news happen, and then I might turn on CNN see what they're talking about. But I really don't. Yeah, that's when I really started watching a lot of YouTube, and that's how I kind of started finding the Tamika and Moochie and all the different
Exactly.
people. It
Exactly.
started really from COVID.
Right.
That's how I really kind of started finding everybody.
I
We all
had been
found each
watching,
other.
but I never would comment because I was being very private, and I was like, "Okay." When I was working, I would be listening throughout the day, so they got me through a lot these last couple of years. Yeah.
Yes, I did watch Home Alone. I haven't watched any new Christmas things like you were talking about, but I've been watching some like I watched The Grinch, the
Okay.
cartoon version and the Jim Carrey version. I watched that
And the new
recently.
movie. Yeah, I like
I
that one.
looked at I'm about to probably watch Charlie Brown. If not tonight, then tomorrow. Maybe
That
tomorrow. I'm
that
gonna look
brings
at
back
Charlie.
peace
Yeah,
because it's
Apple TV.
nostalgic.
If y'all got Apple TV, all the Peanuts things is on there. All the TV
Okay,
shows,
I
the
got
movies,
Apple.
the Peanuts
I'm
is on there. Like all the holiday things. Thank you for
Nice to meet
stopping
you.
by. Nice to
Nice to
meet
meet you
you. See us again. Yeah, and I did watch Home Alone 1, but I want to watch Home Alone 2.
too. Yeah.
I don't like now, Miss Nisa, I don't like that Home Alone when they tried to do a remake and they brought in some other kid. What was it, Home
Wasn't
Alone
a fan
3 or
of it.
whatever? I ain't no, no. Stop with the remakes
Leave
and the
it.
reboots and all that. With some things you cannot do, you know.
The classics are the
Um,
classics, yeah.
yeah, and the verses. Everybody, look, the verse was. It's funny you bring the verse. The verses over in this household was an event. So
Concert.
my son and I were like, I'm like, okay, I raised him on old school hip hop. Okay, I'm 54 years old. So and he 30. Well, he just turned 33 this on Sunday. So I raised him on the hip hop that I grew up on. So he knows all the old school from the 80s, the early 90s, and all of that. So whenever somebody was doing some kind of verses, and I was like, oh, so and so coming on, we get our food. We would act like like we going to a damn concert, but we sitting in front of the
Exactly.
damn TV, so sitting in front of the laptop or whatever. And we were having our food and we be in there jamming, we getting
Exactly.
down, listening to all the music because it did keep everybody happy. And
Yep.
listening to D Nice on Instagram when he used to DJ all the time, DJ D Nice. So that was yeah, COVID was a time. I
Yeah,
mean,
it
we had to
was.
try to make the best out of it because it was rough. So we had to have the good times with the verses and getting to know people on YouTube or whatever. So
Right.
um yeah, and but I want to look at some more Christmas cartoons. Those kind of things make me happy. Watching like
Right.
the Christmas holiday cartoons. I like to dig and find the old ones too, like
Mhm.
really old ones that you too young to have seen. Like
I got the VHSs. My mama don't throw
okay,
nothing away. We got them.
watch. I'll send them to you if you don't have
Please.
Fat Albert Christmas.
Okay.
Watch like any of the old school cartoons. They all got Christmas specials. They all got
Right.
Christmas things. I like watching them too because that's when it was like I was a kid and that's
It was
when it was
more
a time.
wholesome.
Like
Yeah.
yeah. Kid, I feel bad for kids now, little kids. They don't have the same type of cartoons
No.
that we had growing up. Like
And
we
they're
had
weird
good
looking.
cartoons.
They're
Oh
different looking, and it almost make
yeah,
it
they're
bad
like
looking to watch them.
that Japanese animation stuff,
Yeah,
right? The Jap
yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
It's just different.
And they're very grown. Not saying that it wasn't a
And
little
that
grown then,
they
but
was
it's
it was just different. Look, I grew up on Looney Tunes
Mhm.
and all the Hanna Barbera being like
That's my
Flintstones,
favorite. Mhm.
Jetsons, Tom and Jerry, all of them
Mhm.
people under that. I that's where I grew up. I did a whole um live on our childhood
I
cartoons.
watched it. I watched it, yeah.
It's in my
Yeah,
catalog. I had a good time with that.
yeah,
And so I'm gonna come up with some other things of nostalgia
yeah.
because that we can come up and talk about because yes, sometimes we need something to put some a smile on our face
I'm
because
thinking of this guy on Instagram. I think it's Full for Black. He's a young guy, but he goes about all the neighborhood things that we did. Imma send him. You gonna laugh. You gonna just start scrolling and laughing because everything that he talks about, from the food in the cafeteria to playing outside with other kids, like, you know what? We
Mhm.
really all had the same
Yeah,
childhood, and it's
yeah.
never coming back,
Oh,
you
I
know?
did watch that. I saw this right around probably around Thanksgiving. They was playing it on right after Thanksgiving. Right after Thanksgiving, they was playing it on TV. Rudolph and Frosty, and I was really enjoying that Rudolph. But you know something, Miss Niecy and Allie, that if you really pay attention to that Rudolph, the original, not the remake
Mhm.
stuff, the original claymation one, that thing really is kind of on the sad. It's
Yeah,
sad. Rudolph, the way
yeah,
they treated Rudolph, they treated him like crap.
exactly. Yeah,
They treated Rudolph like crap, and it was very sad actually. But he ended up being
being the
at the
same.
end. Of course, it ended up being a good story at the end because he ended up saving the day. You
Exactly.
know, Santa
Always
Claus been able to go and deliver the toys.
the black sheep in a sense, yeah.
He was the black sheep. They was like, we don't want to we don't want to play with you. We don't want to be bothered with you. His own father was talking to him nasty.
Right,
It's actually it was sad, but I was kind of cracking up laughing too at the
right.
same time. The father was hollering at him and talking to him nasty. It was like you know, uh oh, hey, Jamie, how you doing?
Hello,
You said you
hello.
new here. Thank you for coming through. We're just chopping it up. We were talking about mental health, Christmas time, and we sort of wrapping it up now at this point. But we've been just having like a mental health check in with everybody to
Right,
see how people doing, how people are feeling. Everyone's going through some hard times right now,
right.
financial hard times. People have lost jobs, especially when that bozo the Pennywise. That's what I'm gonna call him, Pennywise.
Yeah,
When
Pennywise.
Pennywise came here in January, so many people have lost jobs. So many people um just just going through it. People,
Yeah,
so people struggling, and that's why when he talking about the price of groceries is down and the gas is down, I'm like, where the hell I said he ain't never bought a damn apple or a grape or nothing in the grocery store, so he don't know how much
right,
nothing costs. He
right.
does not know. I went
I
to the
mean,
grocery store today.
literally.
I didn't even buy no meat or nothing. I went in there just to get some little odds and that to get some more seasoning. I'm getting ready to prepare my turkey. I had to get a couple more seasonings and some stuff. By the time I add up the little bit of things on my up on the counter, it was $179. It wasn't just seasoning, but it was like some other things I threw up there, some paper products and stuff. It was like one hundred seventy nine
It's
dollars.
not it's not adding up. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It wasn't adding up.
Imma
So
tell you how bad it was. I went to the store and, sometimes we wanna make Kool-Aid. That Kool-Aid, you remember it used to be like 10 for $1? Each packet was 27 cents. I said, "Oh, no. I guess we just won't be drinking that this year." It's like, why is everything up? Kool-Aid?
yeah, it's bad when Kool-Aid is up.
Yeah,
It's bad when Kool-Aid is up. And Kool-Aid ain't good for you in the first place, but you just say,
exactly.
damn, I at least want to have a little
Just
sweet treat.
once.
God
Exactly.
dang, I ain't gonna drink it all the time. I just want it every now and then.
Yep,
I haven't had
exactly.
no Kool-Aid in a long time, but I
I
love it. What
haven't
you
either,
like?
but I went in there and I was
What
like,
you like
"Let's try
red
some."
or what you like red or grape or what
I
you like?
do the tropical better, the red
The
one.
tropical.
'Cause
That's
we
it.
put fruit in it, we do the little ring for Christmas
Yes,
and put the frozen
the
fruit and
one with the
stuff,
fruit is
and
banging. I
pineapple
ain't heard that.
juice
You know something? Thank you for that idea. I ain't made that in a lot. I got a picture and everything. I
or
have to go get.
sherbet. Did you ever do that? The
Oh,
sherbet
doing with the
pump?
sherbet.
Yep,
Now you talking. Now we on the same page. Now we
yep,
on the same page.
mhm.
My mom used to do that with that daggone sherbet
Yeah.
and pour the not 7 Up or Sprite. What was it?
Yeah, it
Sprite?
was 7 Up,
It was
mhm.
Sprite. It was that or Sprite. One
Add
of
a
I
little
just
pineapple juice to it, put the fruit in there, yeah, and then you can
I ain't
also
gonna do
put
all.
juice
I'm not gonna do all that with the sherbet, but I will.
with the
But
Kool-Aid.
I'm gonna add some fruit in there and make it like a little. Make it. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'll
And you
slice
can
some
always add your other
lemons
beverages
and some
to it.
oranges and stuff in there.
We will spike it a little bit if
Oh no, no, yeah, I believe in the spiking there.
yeah,
I
put a
believe in
little
that.
bit to the for the adults, yeah.
But one thing is that look over here, we partake in a little refreshments, and it's recreational here in Maryland too. do our little puff puff.
Okay.
And so
I'm a
we do
part
that.
holder.
We do that up here.
Yeah.
And what
Sometimes that's better than the medicine that I take. I'm just gonna put that out there, but
And see, that's the
it
thing is
does be
that
better.
they want to put you on all these daggone pills instead of finding some holistic ways of doing things.
Yeah.
Yes, Rudolph was bullied back then. Yeah, he was very much bullied. Yeah, I mean, it's really a sad story when you think
Exactly.
about it. But what am I cooking? I got a turkey now. I know you probably said, "Well, why is she cooking turkey? Didn't she have turkey for Thanksgiving?" Well, I didn't do a whole turkey. I had turkey wings and roast and ham during Thanksgiving. But I had got a free turkey, and when they was passing out some free turkeys, I was able to get one.
Mm.
And I put that thing in the freezer, and I said, "Well, I'll go ahead and guess I go ahead and fix it for Christmas because I said if I don't fix it now, I ain't gonna want it because when come January, February, March, I ain't gonna want no damn turkey. I'm done with it. It's like certain things you only want doing this time.
Right.
Come January, I don't want no more turkey. I'm done with it. I know some people make bacon for Easter and all that, but I don't do that. So yeah, so I'm roast a turkey, and I ain't doing as many sides as I did for
Yeah.
Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving, I went overboard, but so we narrowed it down. This is gonna be, the turkey, some mashed potatoes, and
Right.
some yams.
That's
Look, this it's gonna be
that's
real.
usually what we do. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
it's
may
just
do
gonna be real low key,
I may do
So
prime rib. Imma see if they're on sale, and I do garlic mashed potatoes or green beans.
you said a prime rib.
You can
Prime
catch
rib are expensive though. Oh,
catch them on sale.
okay, if you hope you can catch one on sale, because them
Yeah.
suckers be expensive. I like a prime rib, but they
Yeah.
expensive.
They have
So
a they have a different cut that's
why you
like
don't get
not
it by now? Why you wait till now? It's almost Christmas Eve.
because they have a different cut that they do. We go to the butcher and it's not necessarily the prime rib, it's the one that's right up under it.
Okay.
So they'll give it's a little
Well, you
cheap.
better go to mall and see if they got any left.
Yeah.
you wait till the last minute.
Right. Well, we
So
did a little something yesterday, so we still good, so
that's right. That's right. Yeah, yeah.
for Sunday.
Um yeah. So yeah, them just doing because I said I want to get that daggone. It's not too big. It's like 13 pounds. So it's already thawed out and everything. I'm just going once I finish up here, I'm gonna go and start kind of just preparing it and doing, because I like make sure that I think it's seasoned real good.
Yeah.
I mean, I
More
I lay it down with a whole lot of seed because turkey can be not, dry if you don't put some
you smother it
uh
in the butter and all of that.
lots of butter. Yeah,
Yeah.
it ain't no healthy turkey wig. No, it's real
Yeah.
butter.
Because if we
It's
want, we
gonna be
want it right.
smothered down.
Exactly.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
tropical punch mix with lemonade and a slight yes.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, I might have to give me some. I might stop over the store just for now. I'm gonna see how much it costs. Like you said, yeah, it
27 cents.
used to be like 10 for $1 or something. 10
$10.
packs. Or something.
Well, you
Yeah.
could mix the flavors, now it's like,
Right.
"Oh, I gotta really choose."
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. Um, so I got some cranberry mango juice with a little well, yeah, we got some vodka here. I got cranberry. I don't have mango, but I got
That sounds good.
what I got? I got some what else in there? I got some lemonade in there. Yeah, but I can make a little concoction. Now I'll make a drink. And then I got some Crown Royal. I got Crown Royal chocolate.
Mhm.
It's so good.
Oh,
It tastes
wow.
like chocolate, but man, you can either just pour it over ice and drink
Oh,
it straight up, or you can make like a martini or something, or you can
that
mix it with
sounds good.
Kahlua, something like that. You can probably put in your hot chocolate or something like
Eggnog. Mix it with your eggnog and put
yeah,
it on there.
I
Yeah,
have some eggnog in the refrigerator.
that
Yeah,
sounds good.
yeah. Are you doing taco bar for Christmas? That's good.
We've done
Yeah,
that too.
normally for Christmas, I never Miss Niecy. Normally for Christmas, I don't do a traditional. I usually do the traditional stuff for Thanksgiving, and then Christmas would be gumbo or some kind of seafood or something like that. But because I had that free turkey, that's the only reason
Yeah,
why
change it up.
I'm making it. But otherwise, I wouldn't have done a turkey again. Uh, Oh, so I can't call him Pennywise because at least Pennywise got a brain. This fool ain't got one. Mm, yeah, yeah. You got a point, but but he's still a monster like Pennywise, and he's a
Mhm.
clown like Pennywise. So
Right.
he's just Bozo the clown. I mean, I don't know what my father calls him. I don't even want to say the other word, but in the Bible,
Mhm.
the opposite of what God was, when you
Yeah.
going to hell. It calls him the devil, yeah,
Right.
Satan.
Right.
Yeah, so but yeah. So yeah, people came forward. So I'm actually surprised you ain't seeing more people out here stealing.
I know it.
In the and they might be doing it, maybe I just ain't seen it. But
Right.
I wouldn't be surprised you see people out here trying to rob and steal for food because
Yeah.
it's gonna get there. We just at the beginnings of this. Remember that we only got
Yeah.
through 1 year and we
Right.
struggled getting through this year.
Right.
Well, I don't think we're really gonna see the effects of things until year 2, 3,
Mhm.
and that's when we're really gonna see the effects. So we all got to
Definitely.
join hands together and hold each other up, So
Exactly.
yeah, so well, um, we didn't, it's been up here 2 hours. We ain't really probably mean to be up here this long, but when I got good conversation,
Keep
I
it
don't
going.
mind being up here 2 hours if as long as we really having a great conversation.
Thank you for
Um,
having me.
yeah, anytime. Thank you for this year. I kept
Mhm.
seeing you in the comments all the time, always in the
Yeah.
comments, and then I'm glad to have met you. You know what I'm
Thank
saying?
you.
Glad to meet another person.
Thank you
Uh,
for pulling me up because I was afraid, and now you done put me out there. So I
yeah,
appreciate it.
because because I said, oh, when we was talking about Welcome to Dairy, no, I saw you do a short about it. I think it was
Mhm.
it Dairy?
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Mhm.
was about dairy. Yeah, and then I said, oh well, we're going to be talking about it, Tori, and now you want to join us. So
Thank you.
that's so. Yeah, I have. Look, people helped me when I first get started, and look, I'm still needing help. You helping me. You know what I'm
Thank
saying?
you.
You
I ain't
helping me
stopping
now,
trying.
and
I
I
love
sure
to do
appreciate
it.
it. I
And
sure
I'm
appreciate it.
finding a different path now. Something that I didn't even think that I like to do. I'm finding something behind the scenes. I'm like that, but it's like, man, I like to be creative. I like coming up with different concepts. So this
Hmm.
may be a whole new career path for me. So I'm happy for that. Happy holidays to you too.
Yeah, happy holidays, Miss Nisi. You take care of yourself. You make sure that you're doing what you're supposed to be doing so that we can see you again in 2026.
Yes.
And we gonna try to do what we supposed to do on our end so we can be up here and entertain y'all. And y'all
Mhm.
look, I told y'all I'm very transparent. I don't always have something structured. I like look, I have to be structured with work. I have to
Right.
be structured. I'm working 2 jobs. I have to be structured there. I got to be all professional and all organized and all. When they come up here, I want to have a ball. I just want to have fun and we talk mess and you
Exactly.
know what I'm saying.
Let it
And we didn't
flow.
have some. I didn't have some. We didn't have some live streams where we just really cut up. You know what I'm saying? Really
Mhm.
cut up. So um, that's what I want to continue to do. I want 2026. I'm going to continue to. Even though sometimes I say, "Oh, I'm so tired of YouTube. I need to take a break. I'm so sick." But really, I'm not tired of y'all in YouTube. Sometimes I just, you just get tired.
Yeah.
It's like that's the going
'Cause
back to
it's
the middle.
another job. It's another job. It's a lot.
It can become a job. It can become a
Mhm.
job because I could spend a couple of hours up here fooling around with trying to set things up and do, and it is another job. So especially after I've been on the computer all day at work, and then I'm on the computer again, um, so
Right.
for like an hour or so in the evening. So I can't always be up here every night. But I try to, I'm gonna try to always still come up with stuff. I'm gonna try to come up with different things. Now, of course, I'm gonna continue to do the recaps of shows, documentaries, 2026. But I'm gonna
Okay.
try to come up with some other fun things where we just have fun, laugh, cut up, talk shit.
Exactly.
Whether what I'm saying. That's just
Get it off your chest. Yes.
and y'all know I'm a foodie. That's why I can't seem to keep the weight off. She said
Ooh,
I'm making prime rib. Uh,
ribs.
Wait a minute, okay, you making prime rib and like baby back ribs or something? regular
Mhm.
ribs, baked chicken, greens, macaroni and cheese, roasted Brussels sprouts. I love Brussels sprouts. I
Me
love
too.
roasted Brussels sprouts. Love 'em. I ain't like them until I came an adult. As a child, I ain't like it, but as an adult, I really love them.
They're very good.
And for appetizer, we got garlic crab. Oh my god.
We
Okay.
trying to come over.
We yeah, she's on the West Coast, but that's okay. I ain't got no problem getting into an airplane. I will
That's
be
a
up
good
there.
menu.
Okay.
That's a real good menu.
I ain't got no problem. I love to travel. I ain't got no problem getting into a plane. I will be up there. Send me your address. Look, I'm gonna send you my some Tupperware containers and
Just
FedEx them
just
to
send
you.
it by mail, freeze it for us and send it.
Yes, yes. You can FedEx it overnight delivery.
Right.
So yeah, that sounds real good. You must be making. Oh, but you do have kids and stuff. And I'm like, you making for an army. You making an army for and then are you gonna turn around and cook again for New Year's? Because some people cook New Year's Day, black eyed peas and other stuff like that. Are you doing that? You gonna cook New Year's Day?
I'm gonna try. Normally, I like purple whole peas. Have you tried those before?
What is that?
Purple whole peas, they look like,
Uh
black eyed peas, but they're purple. They
uh
taste a little
uh.
bit better, so Imma have to go to the market and get them. Oh my god, they are 10
Oh,
times
now
better
you say no.
than the black eyed peas, so Imma get those, but yeah,
Mm.
and I ain't
Yeah.
gonna tell you what else I might cook even though I really don't eat them, but I've been trying them and I like them, but everybody don't eat them, so I
What's
might go
that?
to the market, some chitterlings.
Oh, that's no, that's you and Candy. Yes, you and Candy
I
love.
didn't like them
Oh,
growing
and she
up.
have a potato salad.
Okay.
Okay, now I know Barbara ain't gonna put no raisins in her potato salad. I know
No.
her potato salad probably gonna be banging. Okay,
Yeah.
it's gonna be busting. She ain't putting no raisins and no nuts and stuff like that in her potato salad.
Oh.
She better put a little bit of paprika on the top of it. There, I want to see that little paprika
With a
on there.
little deviled eggs with
Get
it,
some little eggs on there. I want to see them little sliced boiled eggs laying across the top
Yeah,
of it. That's right. I
it's
know that's
very
right.
good.
Um, yeah. I sometimes some years I have cooked New Year's Day as well because the black eyed peas is supposed to bring good luck.
Right,
That's the old tradition. That's old black tradition.
right.
But nah, I might just do like some seafood or something.
That's
Well,
me
I mean, I
too.
don't even know. See, I think would I be back from Florida by then? Let me say New Year's Day. I think I'm back home by then. Yeah, yeah, I think I'm home by then. But I don't know. Depends on because I'm the traveling to Florida and back. I don't know. Depends on how I feel. But might get some might give me like some crab legs or something.
That
Might do
sounds
some
really
crab
good.
legs and have a little crab boil at home or something.
One thing I've been doing good, I haven't been eating as much fried food, so I think Imma fry up some wings with them, purple hull peas and some cornbread and some greens and cabbage mix. I think that's gonna be my meal.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, she said I've been up cooking all day. What you cooking for? How many people coming to your place? You must have a lot of people coming to your place.
Miss
That's a
Niecy
lot of
got some
food.
chitlins
I know
too,
you
some
ain't cooking
cabbage.
just for yourself. All that food.
I'm
Oh,
with Miss
okay, so New
Niecy.
Year's she got Miss Nisa got the chitterlings,
Cabbage.
the cabbage with smoked sausage. Oh yeah, that's good with smoked sausage in it. Yeah, that's real good.
Or
Now I know I grew up on the chitlins, um, and pigs' feet, all that stuff. My family ate all that. But as I got older, I just cut all that out. I
right.
don't eat a whole lot of pork no more. Like Thanksgiving, I
I
was
don't eat
surprised I
pork.
had ham. I did eat ham, a little couple piece of ham for
That make your blood pressure go up. I
I know
know
because
whenever I
something I
eat it.
don't get ham no more. I
Mhm.
enjoyed the ham. It was delicious. Okay. I put the pineapples on there with the little cherry. I had it
Cherry.
going on. I should have took a picture and posted it.
Right.
The ham was beautiful. But I'm not doing ham no more.
Okay.
Because and that was my first time in years doing a ham. Because but I had how you say, damn, I got
I had to
taste for a
taste
piece
food.
of ham. But
Mhm.
I won't do it no more because the next day, my head hurt so bad, like for 2 days,
Mhm.
that my head was hurting.
You can
So I'm
feel it.
like, nah, I'm not doing ham no more.
Yep.
I'm not doing ham no more. So that yeah, I don't. Other than bacon, I usually don't eat a whole lot of pork
Yeah.
anymore. I kind of even stayed away from ribs, even though I love rib, but I
They can
just
take you there too
not the pork ribs. I just been kind
with
of
the
not.
beef. Mhm.
I just ain't really been eating ribs too much. I mean, if I can cut out the sweets, that is my thing. Like I like sweets. Um,
More so
but
pies and cakes or chocolate and candy?
yeah, well, see, I like to bake. I love
Okay.
to bake, but I didn't do a lot of baking this time around. Usually, people ask me to make them like my rum cakes. That's
Mhm.
usually something I make. Lemon pound cakes. My peach cobbler. And my peach cobbler, I make that all year
That
round.
may
Like it
be a
could be,
business since you
yeah, all
already
year.
ginger snaps, we gotta get the cookies and pies and cakes added too.
I know, and I do bake cookies. I
Okay.
do bake cookies, yeah, because recently I did make some oatmeal raisin cookies. I do make cookies, chocolate chip. I make mine from scratch. Um,
That's good.
uh, but I had to do it. I had to. I'm not gonna. I'm gonna. I'm not gonna lie to myself and say I'm gonna stop eating all sweets. I
Mhm.
just gotta. But I just think
Moderation.
Between November and now, I have been eating more junk food than or more sweets than I should have been eating.
Right.
But I think it has to do with going back to look how everything keeps going back to mental health. It's
Yes.
because I've been feeling down in the dumps, and so you know, some days I just like,
My
let me eat
grandmother
some
loves
cookies.
sweets, but she say, "Drink some water. If you're gonna have your sweets, drink plenty of water with it so it can flush itself on out." So get you some water behind it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That is very true. That's true. Yeah. Um, but yeah, nobody fixed the chitlins anymore, and not to my knowledge. Of course, my mother can't have that stuff no more. My mother used to make it. That's why I never cooked any chitlins. I've never cooked chitlins in my life, but I've
Tried it
eaten them.
last year and I kinda like them.
I've never cooked them before, but I've eaten them. I grew up with my aunts, my all my aunts and my family, my mama, they cook them, clean them, and all that, smelling them, and I'm very much aware. But I'm not doing it because look, I'm trying to keep my blood pressure. It's been doing pretty good. I'm trying to keep it under the control. So yeah, don't eat that. Yeah, Miss Nisi, look, you just eat a little bit on the fork, okay,
Right.
and that's it. Okay, just eat a little bit on the fork. Okay, yeah, I remember you said you don't like peach cobbler. I remember that you ain't like
Love peach
fruit. I
cobbler.
think cooked fruit or something. She said. I remember that. Um, so your brother's making baby back ribs once he gets to the house. Okay, y'all throwing down. You having a big
Right.
old family celebration. I
That's what
love
I'm
that.
talking about. Exactly.
I love that. I love that. No, it's gonna be very low key over here. Just me and my son, my boyfriend, and I think maybe his sons might come by. But anyway, that is it. Yeah. You said, yeah. Look, no, you ain't gonna do no cooking on damn New Year's after you done cooked all this food. You might as well put the food in some Tupperware containers and put it in the refrigerator, and you gonna still be warming that stuff up for New Year's.
But
New
we
Year's
say
a
that
couple
and we
of days.
always end up going back on it, so we gotta set our boundaries. We're gonna set our boundaries.
Yeah, I
Oh,
know, cause I said I wasn't gonna be doing too much, and then now I'm cooking the turkey. So,
yeah.
but yeah, yeah, I don't even know whether I'll cook it now because I'll just be getting back from Florida, so I may not feel like doing all that. I might get some crab legs though,
That
and
sounds
sit
that
there
sounds good.
New Year's Eve night and be cracking on crab legs. I might do that.
Imma do what
Yeah,
you said. Imma try to
actually, I
find
might just do that. Now that I'm saying that, I might go get my crab legs steamed and do it, and just sit back and you know
Imma try to come up with a soup. You gave me some ideas about that. I need to that'll probably help me with the weight loss too, eating
Oh
more
yeah, and I
soup.
do, and I'm a soup queen. Now I make soups all year round, not just in the winter time. I make them. I don't care if it's dead. It could be hot summer outside. I make pasta soups. I love soups,
Right.
vegetable soups, tomato soups, chicken soup. I'm gonna take some of this turkey and make just like you would make a chicken soup or whatever. I'm gonna
Mhm.
make turkey soup. I'm gonna take some of that turkey going in because we can't eat but so much turkey,
Yeah, exactly.
and then I'm only gonna be home for a few days, and then I'm flying to
Mhm.
Florida. So hey, we ain't wasting no food as much as expensive as food is.
Exactly,
Yeah,
exactly.
I will freeze that stuff up, and
Oh,
then when I get back, I probably maybe New Year's I'll be making soup and eat my crab legs. So
well, me and
if
my family,
I make
everybody
anything, we
cooks
do soup. Yeah, soup is
everybody cooks
good.
enough and we split it. So that's one thing I can say we all kinda help each other out. So, no food goes to waste. Everybody cooks something
Mhm.
and then
You
we
got a lot of siblings?
I don't, but my mom is number 8 of 12, so she have a big family. And
You got a
so
lot of cousins.
yeah, I have
You
brothers
have
with my dad and it's just me with her, but we cook big, so it's hard for us not to cook a little bit, so it's like
that's
somebody gonna come get it, so we just sack up for everybody and somebody else may make this and we'll take a piece off of theirs and, pass it around, so we
yeah,
have
that's
been
how
doing it.
that's how it is. We end up cooking. It's hard to cook a little bit of food.
It is,
Like,
especially when you come to cooking big.
yeah, when you used to cooking big meal, and then you say like now that like I don't have any little children in my family no more. Nieces and nephews, everybody's grown. So
Right.
there's no little kids. I'm not a grandmother yet. So uh there's no children around. So um really I don't need to cook. I really don't even need to cook. I don't need to put that big ass tree back here. My son don't care about none of that stuff. He said he always say you doing it for you, and really I am. I'm just sort of
Right.
doing it for me, even though even low key though he
It's
like it,
it's
but he
yeah,
just but it's like but if I didn't put it up, he's not like mad about it, you know.
exactly.
Yeah, he's not mad about it. So um, it's gonna be my kids, grandkids. I'm happy. I'm going to the casino later. That oh girl, make that
Yes,
money.
yes.
Make that
You
money in
good.
the
You doing
casino.
good.
I wish you well. Just my siblings and their spouses, my niece, nephew, and my daughter. That's wonderful. That's
Mhm.
good. That's good. So yeah, it's gonna be real low key, but actually that's what I want. I don't really want a whole lot going on.
Right.
Yeah,
To
it's gonna be
overwhelm
it's
you.
gonna be low key, but it's and relaxing. I just want to put my feet up, eat, and what I'm saying, we're gonna watch some. I got plenty of stuff to catch up on. Oh, before we get up off this thing,
Okay.
I am on where I'm at, season 1, episode 4, of Stranger Things. So
Okay.
y'all got me into it now.
But you know what?
I'm on season 1, so you can't tell
Even
me
if
we're
you
going
come
to
to
season
season
5.
5, you might be okay. Even if you wanna go ahead and finish up with us, it will still make sense, I think.
I'm still getting to know. I'm still trying to
The
figure. I'm still
character.
getting to know who the characters are. Like I'm
Yeah, 'cause
just
it's a lot of them. It's
finding
about
out.
10 of
Like
them.
I'm right now. I'm with the little boy Will. I
Will.
think they just
Mhm.
found his body or something.
Mhm.
And the
Yeah,
other
the
girl,
upside down and all
the
that.
other girl, I think got killed. Right, the girl who was in the swimming pool. There's something.
One of
What was
the
her name?
lifeguard
Marion or
girls.
something? Didn't she get
I
killed?
I believe so.
Yeah.
It was
Well, they ain't confirmed it yet. They didn't confirm, but we saw her at the pool, and then next thing you know, look like the monster or
right.
something came and got. So
Yeah.
um, I'm just on season 1. I'm just at the beginning.
Oh,
So
yeah. It
episode
kinda
4.
it have a dairy feel to it, so I think you'll like it.
Yeah, I'm at the beginning with the little kids and everything, and um, I'm gonna take my time with it. I ain't gonna try to because I know I wouldn't catch up enough to get into season 5.
Right,
I'm just
right.
take my time, a little at a time. Then that's probably what we do while we sitting around eating or whatever, laying around,
Mhm.
with our Christmas pajamas on, and I'm gonna catch up on that. My son has actually seen the first 3 seasons. He didn't see
Okay.
seasons 4 and 5, so he's aware of the show.
Right.
He was telling me what was going on. Okay,
Exactly.
um, so I'm gonna tell you one thing that I probably told you behind the scenes, but that mama is crazy. Even though I understand her son
Right.
is got missing, but the
Right.
mother was going crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was going
Yeah.
crazy. So, um, Winona a Ryder. I ain't seen her in
She's
years.
gonna
She was
make it
doing
too.
a damn good job
Yes,
playing
she is.
her
She's
mother.
gonna make it. She's still in season 5, so she made it.
Oh, she made it.
Oh,
Okay,
I'm sorry. I
okay.
wasn't supposed to tell you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, that's fine. No, I mean, yeah, that's fine. But yeah, but I'm well, hopefully the kids make it. I hope don't but don't tell
I'm
them.
not gonna
Don't
tell
I
you
mean,
now.
oh yeah, don't tell them. No, but little by little. I'll probably watch a little at a time. It might take me through the end of January, but I'll get through it. I'll get through it. But
Imma say I think Pennywise take the cake though. Pennywise is a little
oh,
worse.
Pennywise take the cake.
Yeah.
Pennywise take the cake. Yeah. All right, y'all. Well,
Alright.
everybody have a good one, and
Thank you. Thank
you
you.
hey man, hold on one second. Hey man, let me do something here. Where man, take this out. move that. Okay. You stay back. Don't click off when we
Okay.
go. All right, everybody. Y'all have Miss Barbara, enjoy all your prime rib and everything you eating, and Miss Niecy and
Yeah.
your chitlins and all that, and everybody who came by, Tamika who stopped through to chit chat with us. I really appreciate her. EJ came in, DeMarcus stopped in,
Thank y'all.
Michelle, and we had a couple new people who came through here. I appreciate y'all. And if I missed anybody, Monique 69 ways, Candy Love, always want to shout them out. Those my day one people. To Moochie, Moochie's my number one day one, and Tamika. Those are the ones who got me going in
That's
this
what's up.
YouTube thing in the first place. Oh, I didn't even see Stephen Harris when he came through. He's probably gone now. Hey, Stephen Harris. Um,
Our
so
friend from
I
across the country.
yeah, yeah. We have people from across the world, across the other side of the United States. Look, one thing about YouTube, you never know who you're gonna be talking to.
Right.
And so I am Detroit came in for a brief moment, Suburbia Jones. Let's see who else stopped. Oh, PG came through and said hello. Yeah, so anyway, it's a good conversation. Look, everything we saying, even when we saying no matter what we talking about, it seems like
Yes,
mental
sir.
health still comes back to the beginning of the conversation. So
Yes.
this is going to be an ongoing thing. This is not a one and done with mental health. So, um, yeah, we write about setting the boundaries. Yes, and that may be that's our
A
thing for
bigger topic.
2026.
Mm-hmm.
2026, uh setting our boundaries, and taking care of ourselves. Taking care of ourselves. So well, y'all
Self-preservation.
have a safe and beautiful I was gonna say Thanksgiving. No, Christmas. Safe and beautiful Christmas and New Year's if I don't talk to you. But I'll be back on YouTube tomorrow night at around 10:30, 10:45, because it's a group of us gonna be talking about episode 9 of May of Kingstown. Mayor Kingstown, if y'all not watching it, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, it might be one.
Missing out.
It is so goddamn it goes on Paramount Plus. And if you had never seen it, just start from season 1 and just binge watch. We on season 4 now, and just binge watch it. It's so good. I don't even know. It's a 10 out of 10, and it's not a whole lot of shows that you can say 10 out of 10. But this is a 10 out of 10 show. So we're gonna be talking about that tomorrow night. It's a group of us, and after that, I don't think I'm doing. Well, I know I won't be doing no more lives because I'm going to be traveling, go visit my dad, and see how the family down there doing. I got a cousin down there in Florida too, so I'm gonna hang out with my cousin down there, see how he doing while I'm down there, and just for a short turnaround trip. And but I'll be back in 2026 for some more nonsense,
Right.
for some
Let
more
the
nonsense.
saga begin. Yep.
Yeah, yeah. So anyway, everybody, y'all have a good one. I love y'all as always, always, and always. I constantly say this all the time, but I thank everybody for always supporting me, supporting Ali, supporting all of us. I really appreciate it because look, we keep the reason why we keep going is because of y'all. You know what I mean? So I love it, and that's why we call y'all everybody. We all family. We all family. Um, it's good. I'll be wrapping presents. Let me see. Yeah, yeah. I got to wrap about 3 more presents. Yeah, I got to wrap 3 more presents. So look, I just had a birthday party I threw for my son on Saturday last week. Spent a grip. Okay, spent a lot of money, and then now we got Christmas, and then my father's birthday next week.
Mm.
And but I ain't had to spend a whole lot of money on him because he's 80, turn 85. But still, go down there and take him out and treat him. And it's look this time of year, it's like I just spent so much money. January. Oh, I know we better get on, but one thing we didn't talk about, maybe we got to do another live in January about our finances. How because we all struggling with that. Okay, we all and look, and if
Pay
y'all
for
got if y'all
yourself,
do with finances, y'all tell me what to do because I need all the tips. If y'all good with the finances, y'all tell me what to do. So we might have to do another line just on the finances. So, but yeah, because I got to get out
Yes, indeed.
after all the
Exactly.
money I spent this month, between November and December, between Thanksgiving, the birthdays, the Christmas, I got to get back on track.
We gotta go to
Um,
the casino with who went to the
oh, Miss
casino?
Niecy, yeah, Miss
Miss
Niecy
Niecy.
going to the casino. I'm about to borrow some money from her. Girl,
Exactly.
let
We
me
gotta go to
hold.
the casino.
She gonna win a lot of money, girl. Let me hold $1,000 and pay off this credit card bill.
And we
uh,
gonna wish it on her. Yes. Mm.
mm. Oh, Barbara. Oh, what I called her? Say Marion. What I called her name
Yeah,
was?
something like that.
Something. I called her something else. Oh, it was Barbara. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah. Who got taken to? Okay, thank you. Like I said, I'm still learning. I'm just on episode 4 of season 1. So I know I'm late to the you said welcome to the family. Yes, that's right. Welcome to the Stranger Thing family.
Mhm.
I'm here now. I'm always late to the party, but when I get here, I'm jamming. I'm here.
Right.
I'm late to the party,
Coming
but
through.
yeah. All right, y'all. We're gonna get on out of here. Love y'all. Have a happy holidays, and we'll talk to y'all soon.
All right.
Bye.
Have a good one. Bye bye.